So Much Blood, a thriller serial in 6 parts, adapted from his book by Simon Brett, starring Francis Matthews as Charles Paris. Part 1, The Photo Call.
Morris?
Who wants him?
Oh, Morris, for God's sake, I know it's you. Why do you always go through this rigmarole of pretending you've got a staff of thousands? It's one of your clients speaking. One of those actors you're supposed to spend your time getting work for, remember? Charles Paris.
Oh, hello. Listen, it's a pity about the telly-series.
Yes, it would have been nice, wouldn't it?
And good money, Charles, you know.
You don't have to tell me.
Still, in theory, it's only been postponed.
I've heard that one before. Anything else on the horizon?
Well, it's very quiet at the moment, Charles.
Yeah.
Very quiet. But listen, I've had an availability check from the Theatrical, Leicester.
Oh?
They might want you to direct a production of Hedda Gabler.
Oh. Hedda Gabler?
Yes, that's it.
Well, that could be fun. When?
It's not till the spring, I'm afraid.
Oh, great.
Oh, and there might be a small part in a movie. Well, I mean, a made-for-TV movie.
What is it?
It's playing a German football manager.
Oh, yes.
At the moment, of course, it's a bit vague.
Yeah, it usually is, isn't it? Now, listen, Morris, I've got something.
Oh, getting your own work now, eh?
Somebody's got to.
Oh, that hurts, Charles. That really hurts. I try. You know I do try.
Yes, my heart bleeds. An agent's lot is not a happy one. No, Morris, this is for So Much Comic, So Much Blood.
What, that tatty one-man show you tout around?
Yes, that's right, the one about Thomas Hood.
Oh, yes, that's it. Thomas Hood, yes. He was the Admiral, wasn't he?
No, Morris, he was a 19th century poet.
Yes, poetry. Oh, you'll make a fortune for yourself.
The thing is, a friend of mine, well, it's a guy I knew at Oxford who now teaches drama at Derby University. He's offered me a week at the Edinburgh Festival. One of the university shows has fallen through, apparently, and they're desperate for something cheap to fill the lunchtime slot.
Charles, how many times do I have to tell you mustn't ever take anything cheap? It's not even an official festival, is it?
Of course not, it's fringe.
Oh, my God.
Well, I do get 50% of the box office.
50% of box office on a lunchtime show on the fringe of the Edinburgh Festival won't even buy you a pair of socks. There's no point in doing it, Charles. You're much better off staying in London. Listen, a radio might come up or a voiceover.
Well, why? Suddenly, it's hardly ever happened before.
Maybe not, but listen, Edinburgh's going to cost you. Fares, accommodation.
No, I get accommodation.
Charles, look, what you've got to ask yourself is this the right thing for me to be doing artistically?
You always say that when I suggest something unprofitable.
Listen, Charles, do take my advice. Don't do it.
So, you're going to Edinburgh?
Yes. Do you want more coffee?
No, thank you.
I know there's not much money in it, Francis. But it is work. You know, recently I've been getting this terrible feeling that I'll never act again. That the last job I did, which was, 4 months ago, will have been my last ever.
Oh, something always seems to turn up.
Oh, eventually, yes. Awful, though. The feeling as one gets older that there'll be an increasing number of things one's doing for the last time.
My, what a cheery little soul this evening.
I mean, can you imagine the last time you make love? And you don't realize it's the last time. You just think it's one of an unending sequence. But no, it never happens again.
Is this maudlin rambling in any way directed at me?
I just often think it would be good if we could get together again.
From this I gather that you haven't got one of your little actresses on the go at the moment.
But we are still married, Francis.
Yes. I'm never going to let us get together on the same basis as before.
What do you mean?
I mean the basis where I commit myself to you and you feel complete freedom to go off with any little bit of skirt you fancy.
Oh, I don't think I'd be like that now, Francis.
Don't you? You're a changed man, are you, Charles?
Well, I'm older.
I see. Too old to maintain your giddy pace of philandering, so you come crawling back to me.
No, not exactly.
What you don't seem to realize, Charles, what you never realized, is that I am not an immovable object. I change. You think I'm just always there to be returned to, like a map reference. One day you're going to return, and I'll have moved on.
Yes.
Did I tell you I was going up to Edinburgh, too?
What?
School trip in a couple of weeks' time. Trying to instill some culture into my lumpish sixth formers.
Oh, rather you than me. How you managed to be a school teacher. I mean, you must be a masochist.
Yes, I married you, didn't I?
Still, if you are going to be up there, perhaps we could meet up.
Try yet another rapprochement in the heady atmosphere of the Edinburgh Festival.
Oh, why not? We could try, please.
Oh. If we did, I am not saying we will, but if we did, it'd be on the understanding that you didn't mess with any more little actresses.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Oh, come on, Francis. You know me.
Yes, Charles, that's the trouble.
Hello?
Oh, hello. I'm Charles Paris.
Oh, Lord, how exciting, yes.
Oh.
Welcome to Edinburgh.
Thank you.
I'm Pam Northcliffe, in charge of props for the Derby University Dramatic Society.
Oh, yes.
Sorry I can't shake hands, bit sticky. I'm making this act for the play we're doing about Mary, Queen of Scots. Going to build it round this washing up liquid bottle.
Oh?
Well, then you see the blood will squirt out when it's squeezed. You know, when she's executed.
Ah.
Mike, the director's very keen on there being lots of blood. Look, do come in.
Oh, thank you. Not a bad-looking place you've got. I thought most student groups had to camp in conditions of unbelievable squalor.
We were lucky. This house has only just been converted.
Ah. Is this your poster, is it?
Yes, they're plastered all over Edinburgh. Or they should be.
Duds on the Fringe.
That's Derby University Dramatic Society.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, you're doing plenty of shows.
4 world premieres, 1 great classic.
And that one is the Mary Queen of Scots show you were talking about. Oh, look, there's a misprint. It says Mary Queen of Scots.
That's not a misprint. That's what it's called.
Mary Queen of Scots. I see.
Clever, isn't it?
Yes. And the inevitable late-night review, I see.
Brown Derby. Yes, good title, isn't it? Going to be jolly funny.
Good, good. So, which of these lunchtime shows am I replacing? Is it Who Now, a disturbing new play by Martin Warburton? Or Isadora's Lovers, Leslie Petter's examination of the myth in dance and song?
You're taking over from poor old Leslie.
Poor old...
The office is through here. Brian should be in. He's the company manager.
Yes, I know all that. I know
He won't
it's the
be a
weekend,
min.
and I know you're already...
Efficient-looking office.
Brian is frightfully efficient. He's
No,
very
there's no
dynamic.
matter.
Look at all those war charts.
What time tomorrow?
What the press says about the duds.
Yeah, that board's for all the newspaper cuttings. Haven't got many yet. But when the festival actually
Who's that
starts...
blonde girl in the photograph?
Anna Duncan. She's in the review.
Oh.
Well, is now. Taken over from Leslie, you know, after Leslie's accident.
Yes. What exactly did happen to Leslie?
Well, she had a bit of an accident.
Hello. Brian Castles, company manager.
How do you do?
This is Charles Paris.
Of course, yes, recognised you. So glad you could step in at such short notice. Looking at the picture of Anna, I see.
Oh, yes, I was.
Yeah, it's a nice spread, that. Helps having a pretty girl in the group. Photographers always like a bit of leg.
I'd better be off. Get on with making this act.
Yeah. Would you be free to show Charles around the place in a little while?
Sure.
No, I was very pleased to get that newspaper story. It's a good combination. Pretty girl and the old showbiz cliché about the understudy stepping into the breach.
Yes, why exactly did Anna have
Very important publicity. That chart up there is my publicity flow chart. Now, the peaks represent the times when we should be getting maximum media coverage. It's all carefully planned, you know. Got to think ahead.
Yes. Actually, I wanted to have a word with you about the publicity for my show. I mean, you have known I've been coming up for over a week now, and there's absolutely nothing anywhere.
Sorry. Yes, that's what I was phoning the printers about. Posters and handouts will be ready tomorrow.
Oh, good. Did you get the stuff I sent up, the cuttings and so on?
Yes, they were excellent. I incorporated that Yorkshire Post one in the handout. You know, many pleasures to be had at the York Festival, and the greatest of these is Charles Paris's So Much Comic, So Much Blood.
That was rather good, wasn't it? Incidentally, do you know when I'll have a chance to get into the hall? You know, do a bit of rehearsing.
Well, let's have a look at the chart. That's the rehearsal one up there. You see, the different coloured dots are for the different shows. Red's Mary, Queen of Scots.
Which colour's mine?
Yellow.
But there aren't any yellow dots up there.
No, that's true. Don't worry, though. We'll fit something in. Maybe later on tomorrow afternoon. As you see from the red dots, Mike's in with Mary rehearsing in the morning and then a photo call after lunch. You know, a few gory shots for the papers. I thought they could set up the murder of David Rizzio. All those people stabbing him could look rather good, don't you think?
Well,
but I think you should be able to get in some rehearsal after the photo call.
well, it would certainly help, because I've got a...
I'll put a yellow dot on the second half of tomorrow afternoon. There. So, that's all sorted out then, isn't it?
Yes. Sure, if you say so.
The state of the theatre has to...
And this room down here we use as a kind of common room. There's coffee always available. You just help yourself.
That's very nice.
Martin, Michael, this is Charles Paris. He's taken over the lunchtime slot from Leslie.
Oh, yes. But that's not what the theatre is about, Martin.
Of course it is.
Your coffee, Charles.
Please, Pam White.
The theatre's got to reflect society, and if you've got a violent society, then it's got to reflect that.
Well, that's rubbish, Martin. The whole thing's more complex. The theatre interprets events. Like when I'm directing something, I don't just want to reflect the reality, not ordinary reality. I try to produce a new reality.
But what is reality, though? I reckon if people are getting their legs blown off in Northern Ireland, if they're starving in Ethiopia, you've got to show that. Even if it means physically assaulting the audience to get them to react.
So where is the violence, Martin? On stage. In the audience.
It's everywhere. It's part of 20th century living. And we've got to be aware of that. Even, if necessary, be prepared to be violent ourselves in a violent society. That's what I'm saying in Who Now? That's what the play is about.
Martin, you're talking crap.
Don't you dare say that to me! You want to get your face smashed in, you... Forget it. I'm going out for a walk.
Did Pam say you were Charles Paris?
Yes.
And what are your views on violence in the theatre?
I think there is a place for it. It can make a point.
You mean hinted at and glossed over in middle-aged West End comedies?
No, I don't mean that.
I'm directing Mary, Queen of Scots. That's got violence in perspective. Lots of blood. You ever directed anything?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. In the West End. And at many of the major reps in the country. In fact, I'm currently considering a production of Hedda Gabler at the Theatre Royal in Leicester.
Big deal. Rather you than me.
Oh?
Well, I wouldn't touch commercial rubbish like that. I've got to get back to rehearsal. See you.
Here's your coffee.
Oh, thanks. Well, who's the charmer who's directing Mary?
Michael Vanderzee. He's done some awfully impressive stuff.
Has he?
Oh, yes. He started doing experimental theatre in Amsterdam and Munich. First thing he directed in this country was Docker's Abusage at the Dark Brown Theatre.
Was it? By George.
Then he went on to direct Kaczynski's Ideas Towards a Revolution of the Audience at the theatre upstairs.
There's no stopping the little devil, is there?
And it said in his programme note for Mary that, drawing inspiration from the physical disciplines of East and West, he aims to create a theatre indissolubly integrated with working life.
Gosh.
Tell me, talking as a professional actor, do you aim to create a theatre indissolubly integrated with working life?
No. No, I wouldn't really say that's top of my priorities.
Oh.
Has anyone seen Brian? I was wondering... Oh, hello.
Hello.
You're obviously not one of the students. You must be Charles Paris.
Yes.
Charles, this is the Laird.
Honorary title. Just what the students call me. I actually own this house, have a flat on the top floor.
Ah.
Well, maybe you'd care to come and join me for a drink up there later.
Well, thank you very much. I'd like that a lot.
Yes, my favourite malt is... I don't go for the ones that are too smooth.
Oh, it's excellent. Cheers.
Cheers. Yes, picking up what you were saying, I suppose I am an unlikely person to be involved with Derby University Dramatic Society. Like most things, it just happened. I've only moved into this house recently, and I sold my previous one in Meadow Lane to a lad called Willie Mariello. Have you met him yet?
No.
Oh, I'm sure you will. He's involved with this lot, playing Rizzio, I believe, in the Mary, Queen of Scots travesty. Anyway, the conversion here was more or less finished, so when Willie said this crowd was looking for somewhere, I offered it to them for 6 weeks.
That was brave of you.
Oh, I don't know. They pay rent. I haven't got in any furniture yet, so there's nothing they can break.
What about noise?
Oh, this flat's pretty well insulated.
Yes, largely by books, I should imagine. You certainly have quite a collection.
You like books?
Oh, yes.
Good. Man after my own heart. These are not first editions or anything like that. Well, not many of them, just good editions.
Oh, it's very comforting, isn't it? Being surrounded by all these books.
No furniture is so charming as books, even if you never open them or read a single word. Written, of course, by the Reverend Sidney Smith. Not a Scot himself, but for some time a significant luminary of Edinburgh society. Yes, my books are my life.
Ah, that can be dangerous, though. Wasn't it another Edinburgh luminary, Robert Louis Stevenson, who said books are all very well in their way, but they're a mighty bloodless substitute for real life?
Excellent, Charles, excellent. Though the point is arguable. Let me give you a refill.
Oh, it's very kind, thank you.
No, I've always longed to spend more time with my books, and now I can read all day if I want to. I used to be a teacher at Kilbruce, do you know it?
No.
Boys' public school just outside Edinburgh. I retired from there 5 years ago. No, I'm not that old, but when my mother died, I came into a bit of property. For the first time in my life, I didn't have to work, and I thought, well, why the hell should I? So here I am.
Oh, sounds idyllic.
Oh, I can't really complain. Tell me, what is this show you're doing up here?
Oh, it's about Thomas Hood.
Ah, wonderful. One of my favourite writers of light verse. Really raised the pun to an art form. Faithless Sally Brown.
That's the one.
His death which happened in his birth at 40-odd befell. They went and told the sexton, and the sexton told the bell.
Oh, hello, Charles.
Pam, do you want a coffee? I was just making some.
Please. Oh, Lord, I must write down my expenses. I'm spending so much on props.
What have you been buying?
Lots of stuff for this Mary photocore. Brian says it's got to look really gory, so I got all these daggers.
They look pretty real.
Well, yes, they are real, but I'm going to make them so that they're retractable. You know, so that the blades slide in when you stab someone. The handles unscrew, and I reckon if I fit these springs in...
Well, it might work.
Hope so. Then I had to get all this stuff as well.
Ah, good old Kensington gore.
Sorry?
Kensington gore, it's what actors call stage blood.
Oh.
I see you've got the arterial variety.
Is there another sort?
Well, there's the brighter one for surface cuts, that sort of thing.
Oh, Lord, I hope I got the right one.
I should think so. I've got a feeling when David Rizzio was stabbed, they got his arteries.
Good. Look, do you mind if I do the knives here? It's about the only room in the house that isn't full of people.
No, fine, go ahead.
Thanks.
I will, meanwhile, take advantage of a moment's peace and quiet to go through my script.
But, Brian, it's no good.
Oh, no.
Listen, it's simply a matter of...
My whole rehearsal yesterday was ruined because that bloody fool Willie Mariello didn't turn up. Look, I need more time in the hall.
So does everyone, Mike.
But I've lost a whole day.
That's not my fault. I've worked out a schedule that's fair to everyone. If you have a look at the wall chart...
I don't care about that. My show is a bigger show than the others, and it needs more time in the hall.
Mike, the Mary rehearsal times are the red dots on my wall chart.
Stop your wall chart. And stop you too, Brian.
Yes. Hello, Charles. Pam.
No.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to have a word, Brian, about the hall.
Ah, yes, I was looking for you too, Charles. Just got your handouts from the printer.
Oh, good.
Incorporated that press notice, as you said. There, have a look.
Thanks.
I actually designed the layout. No, I say it myself, it doesn't look at all bad, does it?
Do you see what it says, Brian?
Yes, it's what we agreed, wasn't it?
It says, duds on the fringe. And the greatest of these is Charles Parris's So Much Comic, So Much Blood.
Oh, sorry.
The very sky turns pale above. The earth grows pale beneath. The human terror thrills with cold. No, that's not right. No. The human terror thrills with cold and draws a shorter breath. And universal panic owns the dread approach of death. With silent oh, no.
You're Charles Parris, aren't you?
Yes. No, I'm just trying to do a bit of rehearsal on my Thomas Hood show.
I'm Martin Warburton.
Yes, I know.
I've written this play, Who Now? We're doing it. I want you to read it.
Oh, thank you. I'd like to.
You don't know. You might like to. You might find it's just a waste of time.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't have written it if you thought it was a waste of time.
Yes, I might. That's exactly what I might have done.
Why?
Everything we do is just random. I happen to write this. It's just chance. I might have written anything else. It's nothing.
Well, I know it sometimes seems like that, but very few things are random. It's just...
Don't patronize me!
Oh, my God. With silent pace as shadows come, and dark as shadows be, the grisly phantom takes his stand beside the fallen tree.
And relax. Feel each part of your body go. From the extremities. Right. Your fingers and toes. Now your hands and your feet. Now your forearms and your calves. Go on, feel them relax. Right. Onto the thighs. Come on, the thighs and the tops of your arms.
I gather from all these bodies lying around the floor that Mike hasn't finished his rehearsal yet.
Only just started. He always starts with relaxation exercises.
No, he won't. Goodness knows when I'll get a chance to do any rehearsal. You got everything sorted out for the photo call?
Oh, Lord, I suppose so. Just about. I was up till 2 last night doing these daggers.
They work all right?
Think so. Try one.
Hold it there.
Good. Blade goes in fine. Your idea with the springs did work, you see.
Oh, sorry. Paint's not quite dry.
No, man.
Billy, where the hell have you been? Why weren't you at rehearsal this morning?
I had things to do.
You've got things to do here as well. I had to drag you in yesterday.
Oh, keep your bonnet on. I'm here now, aren't I?
Look, do you want to be in the show or not? Because if you do, you've got to do all the rehearsals.
I don't mind rehearsing, but I'm damned if I can see why I should waste time pouncing around for relaxation and pretending to be a pineapple and all that. I was only brought in to do the music after all.
You're also playing David Ritzell in the show, and you're meant to be part of an ensemble.
All right. So I'm part of the bloody ensemble. What do you want me to do?
I want you to shout, all of you. Come on your feet. Come on, up. Get them. Now, scream your heads off. Really uninhibited primal screams. Let everything go. Right. Stop on a clap and start on a clap.
Oh, dear. I must say I do agree with Willie about the value of all these games and exercises.
Do you really?
Utter waste of time, all this. Get on with the text. That's what matters.
Okay, hold it. Now we try something else. Okay? Hey, Charles Paris, what are you doing skulking in the shadows? You going to join in the exercises?
Oh, I'm not sure it's really my scene, thank you.
You're just afraid to join in because you're afraid you might learn something.
I'm not afraid to join in.
Okay, so join in.
Oh, all right.
We are honored, aren't we? Okay. Now we play another concentration exercise. The truth game. This one, you sit down in pairs and ask each other questions. Whatever the question, you've got to tell the truth, right? Sit down. Come on, Charles Paris, sit down. On the floor? Well, of course on the floor. How are you going to learn anything about the theater unless you're prepared to sit on the floor?
Well,
Come on, you pair up with Willie. Okay? Now, and go.
Shall I start? Okay. Right. You've got paint in your hair. Have you been decorating?
Aye.
Do you think there's any point in this game?
Nope.
You happy?
Nope.
Why not?
A lot of hassle.
Anything specific?
Aye.
What's worrying you?
I found out something I'd rather not know. Something that might be dangerous.
Something about a person?
Aye.
Somebody connected with this group?
Aye.
Who?
Well, it's...
Okay, everyone, can we get set up for this photo call? The photographer's here, he's got to be at the Usher Hall in 20 minutes.
If not sooner.
Yes, so can we get in position for the murder of Rizzio? That's going to be the most dramatic shot. Pam, have you got the daggers?
Here they are, Brian.
Yeah, and did you manage to sort out some cloaks?
Yes.
Right, Mike, can you get them in position? Sure. Come on, all those involved in the murder of Rizzio. Come on, Martin, you're in it. I know. Well, get a cloak and a dagger and get up on stage. Hey, could we bring up the stage lights? Yeah? Oh, fine. No, a bit more.
Look, I have to be in the Usher Hall in about...
Yeah. Can we move it along, please?
Are you going to want the blood?
No, we haven't got time. Right, is everyone set? Yes. Please, come on, please. The photographer's in a hurry. Okay, now let's get a good pose.
No, I don't want it posed. I hate posed photographs. I want action shots. Come on, let's have you all circling around. Yes. Get Martin closer in.
Look, Mike, we're in a hurry.
I know, it won't take a second, okay? Rizzio's murderers circling around Lily. Come on, like we rehearsed it. More menace, more menace. Look, like you really want to kill the bastard. Oh, that's better. Martin, a bit more aggression.
Pick on me, Michael.
Yeah, hold the dagger like you mean to use it. Yes. Okay, is the photographer ready?
I'm all set. Let's get on with it.
Okay. On the clap, come forward and stab.
Oh, my God.
Charles, look at Willie. I don't understand. I've got all the stage blood.
That's not Kensington gore, Pam. That's the real thing.
Real blood? But there's so much of it.
Yes, and look at Martin. He's holding a real dagger.
In part one of So Much Blood, Francis Matthews was Charles Paris. Francis, Jennifer Hillary, James Milne, Alan McNaughton, Maurice Skellen, Harry Landis, Pam Northcliffe, Sarah Corpo, Brian Castles, Hugh Laurie, Michael Vanderzee, Mark Wing-Davey, Martin Warburton, Michael Maloney, Willie Mariello, Billy McColl. So Much Blood was adapted from his book by Simon Brett and produced by Martin Fisher. So Much Blood, a thriller serial in 6 parts, adapted from his book by Simon Brett, starring Francis Matthews as Charles Paris. Part 2, Duds on the Fringe. Actor Charles Paris is presenting a one-man show on the fringe of the Edinburgh Festival under the auspices of the Derby University Dramatic Society. At a photo call for one of the students' productions about Mary Queen of Scots, the actor playing Rizzio, Willie Mariello, has been killed, apparently accidentally, by stabbing. Charles decides to investigate the death and first talks to the props girl, Pam.
There we are. Half of lager for you, a pint of heavy for me.
Thanks. Cheers.
Cheers. Is everyone settling down a bit now?
Yes, I suppose so. With 3 shows opening on Monday, most of the time we're too busy to think about it.
Well, that's a blessing.
Yes. I've a feeling I'm always going to think about it, though. I just can't get it out my mind. Picture of Willie lying there.
Yes.
All that blood. It's the first time I've ever seen someone dead.
I know. But you do forget.
I mean, you see it on films and on the box, and it doesn't seem important. But when you actually see someone lying
Pam,
still and...
don't talk about it.
No. The trouble is, apart from just the shock and things, I feel responsible. I mean, I was in charge of the props, so I must have got the knives mixed up. I must somehow have left a real one in with all the stage ones.
You really think you did?
Oh, Lord, I just don't know now. I would have said definitely not. I remember counting them before I put them in my carrier bag. The police asked me all this, and, well, you know, at the end I just couldn't remember what I'd done.
No. Were you with the police for long?
It seemed like ages. It wasn't really. Not as long as poor Martin, anyway.
Ah, well, he was the one who was holding the real knife. He actually stabbed
I
him.
know. He was in a terribly hysterical state when we got back from the police station.
He was in a pretty hysterical state beforehand. You know, he strikes me as being on the edge of some kind of breakdown. And having something like this happen, it can't be helping.
No. I just feel so awful about it, because I shouldn't have done the knives like that anyway. If I'd bought toy daggers and not tried to convert real ones, Willie would still be alive and Martin wouldn't have had to go through all the questioning.
Pam, you really mustn't blame yourself. I mean, even if you did mix the knives up, it's by no means certain that you did. Somebody else might have been playing about with them. I mean, presumably they were just lying around the house, so anybody could have got at them.
So.
The knives have a fascination for people. Anybody might have started fooling about with them. How long were they lying around?
I was up late finishing them on Monday night, and I left them out on the table till the next morning so the paint could dry.
Yes, and was the real knife with the others?
Yes, it would have been then. You see, I bought one more than was needed, just in case I broke one while I was fiddling with them. Extravagant again. Brian Castle says I'm spending far too much on props.
So, the knives were down in the kitchen all Monday night, and then they were put away when people came down for breakfast?
That's right. I put them in a carrier bag to go down to the hall, and I thought I'd left the real one in the box where I kept my scissors and sellotape and all that rubbish.
And the carrier bag was around the house until you took it down to the hall for the photo call on Tuesday afternoon?
Yes.
Well, so there was plenty of time during the day for anybody in the house to play around with them and mix them up.
I suppose so, yes.
Well, there you are. That's what must have happened.
Yes. Yes, it must, mustn't it?
Tell me, did you know Willie Mariello well?
No, hardly at all.
Well, you must have seen him around the university.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, during term time, if he was involved with the Dramatic Society.
Oh, but he wasn't. He had nothing to do with the university.
Well, then where did he come from?
He used to play with Puce.
I beg your pardon?
The rock band. He was lead guitar until they broke up earlier this year. Oh, come on, Charles. Surely you've heard of Puce.
No, I'm sorry, Pam. Have to confess I haven't.
Here we are.
Yes, back to the bear pit.
Thanks for, taking me out.
No.
Taking me out of myself, I almost said. I'm afraid I'm awfully shy.
No, it was good to talk to you. You going to have a coffee?
Well, why not?
Hello, Pam.
Oh, Anna.
I don't believe we've met.
This is Charles Paris. Anna Duncan.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, I'd better be getting on with Pyramus and Thisbe's wall.
Oh, aren't you going to have a coffee?
No, better get on. Thanks for the drink, Charles.
It was a pleasure. Well, I recognize you from your photograph in the newspaper. You know, the understudy steps in story.
Ah. I was just making myself some coffee. Do you want some?
Yes, I'd love one, thank you.
It's very good of you to step into the breach for us.
Well, I gather you did more or less the same thing.
Yes. Poor Leslie.
I still haven't heard exactly how she...
comic, so much blood. It's a good title, but it doesn't tell me what your show's about.
It's about Thomas Hood, consumptive early 19th century poet. He once wrote, "No gentleman alive has written so much comic and spitten so much blood within 6 consecutive years." You see, hence the title.
I don't think I've heard of him. Here's your coffee.
Thanks. Now, I bet you know some of Hood's stuff, though. I mean, even if you don't realize it. For instance, I remember...
The house where I was born.
There.
Is that Hood?
That's right.
Well, you learn a little something every day.
What are you reading at Derby?
French and drama in theory, drama in practice.
This your last year?
I've got one more, if I bother. I mean, I know what I want to do, so I'd rather make a start trying to get some work in the professional theatre.
Oh, wouldn't we all? I must say, actually, I'm finding it a bit difficult to get any work done up here. I mean, seem to be people rehearsing in every room.
Yes, and everyone's getting on each other's nerves. Living crammed together like sardines in this place. People keep arguing about who's rehearsing what, when, and who's in the hall. It's purgatory. Makes me very glad I'm not staying here.
Oh, you're not?
No. I'm in a flat up near the castle.
Oh. Are you? I must say I'd be relieved to get out of this place for a bit. I don't suppose you'd fancy a bite of dinner with me this evening?
That's very kind, Charles. Yes, I would.
Come.
Hello, Brian.
Oh, hello, Charles. Just putting up the latest batch of press clippings and marking up the publicity flowchart. Going well, as you see.
Yes. Brian, you're not actually going to use those shots of Willie being stabbed for publicity, are you?
No, it wouldn't be quite the thing, unfortunately, not to display them. Mind you, we've had a very good spread.
Oh.
It's really fixed the name of Duds in people's minds. Better than any publicity stunt you could devise.
Oh, I'm sure Willie would be glad to think that his life was lost in the cause of full houses for the Duds.
Yes, it's an ill wind.
One thing, Brian. I was interested to hear that Willie Mariello wasn't a member of the university.
No.
Well, how did he come to be involved in this, then?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose he was a friend of someone.
Who, do you know?
No, I don't know any of the drama lot very well. I'm not a member of DUDS. I'm chairman of DUCA.
Ducker?
DUCA. Derby University Conservative Association.
Oh, I see.
They only brought me into this because of my administrative ability.
Ah, of course.
And have you got anything definite to do after Edinburgh?
Oh, nothing definite, no. Well, there never is anything definite. Few possibilities. Talk of maybe directing Hedda Gabler for the Theatre Royal in Leicester, but it's all very vague.
More coffee?
Yes, thanks.
Tell me, in your Hood show, do you actually wear period costume?
No, ordinary clothes. I don't impersonate Thomas Hood. I just read the poems, and bits from the letters and journals. Anyway, I haven't the figure for a stunted 19th century consumptive.
I think you're showing great restraint in not acting it out. Most actors leap at the chance of doing hacking coughs and their dramatic dying bit.
Oh, so do I. But unfortunately, it wouldn't be right for the show. Oh, I have died with the best of them. You should have heard my death rattle as Richard II after Sir Piers of Exton stabbed me. It was... I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I wasn't thinking.
It's all right. It's just so recent.
Yes. Did you know Willie well?
No, I wouldn't say well. I knew him.
How did he get involved with the Duds?
Oh, well, he used to play with a band.
Yes, I've recently discovered. Puce, wasn't it?
That's right. They came and did a gig at our Students' Union. I think Willie just stayed on. The band was splitting up round then.
And somebody asked him to do Mary?
I suppose so.
You don't know if Willie made any particular friends at Derby, do you?
No. As I say, I didn't know him that well.
So, you're going to be an actress, are you?
Yes. It's the only thing I've ever wanted to be. Always been totally stage-struck.
Oh.
There was a world of cynicism in that grunt. You, I take it, are not stage-struck?
More stage-battered at my age.
Don't you still find it exciting?
Well, not very often these days, no. I can't really imagine doing anything else, but as a profession, it does leave a lot to be desired. Like money, security...
I know.
I'm sorry. I do sound awfully middle-aged. Probably because I am awfully middle-aged. No, it's just I hate to think of anybody going into this business who didn't know what it was about.
I do know what it's about.
Good. So you are prepared for all that unemployment they talk about? All that sitting by the phone, sleeping with fat old directors?
I only sleep with who I want to sleep with.
So, this is where you're staying. It's very handy for the castle.
Yes. The flat's on the top floor.
That's a long way up.
Belongs to a friend. Away for the summer.
Ah. So it's all yours?
Yes. Do you want to come in?
What for?
Coffee?
Had coffee at the restaurant.
Drink?
Had drink at the restaurant.
Well, we'll have to think of something else then, won't we?
Ah, you've got it. I've been looking for that script all morning.
Huh? Oh, sorry, I found it lying around. Started reading it and got interested.
Oh, well, if you say that, Martin, I can't really complain, can I? Since I wrote it. Well, at least compiled it. No, there is more to Hood than many people think.
Oh, I don't know, is there? I mean, he's clever, there's a lot of apparent feeling, but when you get down to it, there's not much there. No certainty. All those puns, they're just there because he doesn't want to define things. Doesn't want anything to define him. There's nothing in the writing you can identify with.
Oh, you think that's important, do you? Identifying, I mean.
It must be. You can only respond to art if you identify a bit with the artist. I mean, that's what I do. I read into everything someone's written until I feel the person there at the centre. I become that person, and then I know how to react to their work.
You're reading English, I assume?
No, history.
Oh.
Just taking my finals.
Really? How did they go?
All right. I got a first.
Well done.
Not that it means anything. Nothing much means anything. I criticise Thomas Hood for not believing in things, and then there's me. Have you read my play?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not yet. I will get around to it, though.
I wouldn't bother. It's rubbish. Nothing in the middle.
Well, I'm sure I'm going to find it very interesting.
I must go. I'm late. I've got a rehearsal for Mary. Must press on with rehearsal, though the composer's body's not yet decomposed.
Oh, you're punning yourself like Hood.
Oh, yes, I'm a punster. A jolly funny punster. A jolly punster and a murderer. I killed him, you know.
No, you were the instrument that killed him.
An instrument? Do you want to get into a great discussion about free will? Am I guilty? Or is the knife guilty, perhaps? Where did the will come from? The knife has no will. I have no will.
No, Martin, calm down. You're getting hysterical. You mustn't think that you killed him.
Why not? The police think I did.
They don't. They wouldn't have let you go if they thought that.
I asked so many questions.
It's their job to ask questions.
Oh, yes. I know.
Why, have you been in trouble with them before?
Only a motoring offence, sir.
What was it?
Planting a car bomb, sir.
It's all right. Very good. I set that up perfectly for you. Now, listen, there's no way the police can think that you killed Willie deliberately. I mean, no one in their right mind would commit murder in front of a large audience.
No. No one in their right mind would. What's the time?
25 to 11.
I should be at rehearsal.
Could I have my script?
Oh, yeah. There you are. Do try to read my play if you can.
Yes, I will.
See you.
Poor little devil. Yeah. Now then, let's have a look. Ah, yes. Ben Battle was a soldier bold and used to war's alarms, but a cannonball took off his legs, so he laid down his arms. Now, as they bore him off the field, said he, "Let other..."
Ah, Charles! Wondered if you could just give me a hand to carry something.
Oh, dear.
Sorry, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, Brian, nothing important, don't worry.
Charles, can I introduce you to Jean Mariello, who's Willie's, widow? Mrs. Mariello, Charles Paris.
How do you do?
I've come to collect Willie's things.
Yes, Charles, I wondered if you could give me a hand with this amplifier. If we can just get it out into the street. I phoned for a taxi, so it should be all right.
And what am I meant to do when I get home with it?
I'd offer to come with you, but I've got some letter setting to do on this new flow chart that I'm working out for the box office receipt. I don't suppose, Charles, that you've got time to...
All right. Rehearsal will have to wait. I'll come and help you unload it, Mr. Mariello. This must be terrible for you. We were all very shaken.
Yes, it's been a shock. But please don't feel you have to say anything. Willie and I were hardly love's young dream, you know.
You lived together, though, didn't you?
Up to a point. One or other of us always seemed to be away on tour.
You're a musician, too?
Yes, I sing in folk clubs. Not Willie's sort of music. We grew apart musically as well as everything else. It's here in Meadow Lane, down on the right, beyond the lamppost. Oh, sorry, Mr. Paris. Would you mind putting it over there against the wall?
Huh.
It's just that the catch has gone on the window and I don't want it where it can be seen from the street.
Right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Paris. That was kind of you.
Mrs. Mariello, do you think your husband was murdered?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because there was nobody who wanted to murder him. Listen, Willie wasn't a particularly nice person. He was mean, he was lazy, but those aren't reasons for anyone to be murdered.
No. You can't think of anything he might have done to antagonize anyone in the Duds lot?
I've hardly met any of the Duds lot, so I wouldn't know. Look, I can understand your curiosity, but the police have asked me all these questions, and so has everyone I've met for the last 2 days. I'm getting a wee bit bored with it, and I'd be glad if it stopped.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry, Mrs. Mariello, but I do have a reason for asking. You see, I met your husband just before he died. We got involved in some silly improvisation at the rehearsal, a truth game, question and answer stuff. Now, in the course of that, he told me that he'd found out something unpleasant about someone connected with the Derby lot. He seemed very troubled.
If Willie was troubled, it probably meant some horse he'd backed had been beaten.
No, it was more than that. I'm sure it was. Something that really went deep.
Nothing went deep with Willie. The only thing that upset him was not getting his own way. He was just spoilt. He'd had a lot of success and it went to his head. Listen, Mr. Paris, Willie was just a slob. All right, I'm sorry he died, but he was no great loss.
When did you last see him?
Last Friday. I went down to Carlisle to start a tour of folk clubs, then this happened. I'll be rejoining the tour as soon as I've got things sorted out.
And Willie didn't seem upset when he left?
He was exactly as usual.
You've no idea what he was doing over the weekend?
I don't know. Rehearsing his show, I suppose.
Why did he get involved in the show in the first place?
Pew split up. Willie had delusions of grandeur. Wanted to get it together as an all-round entertainer.
No big impresario beat a path to his door, waving a contract, but Derby University offered him a part in their tatty show. Maybe he saw it as a rung on the ladder to stardom.
Sounds unlikely.
Then maybe there was some other reason. Look, Mr.
All
Paris...
right, I'm sorry, I'll go. But before I do, can I just ask you once again, was there anyone you can think of, I mean, however unlikely, who might have profited by your husband's death?
The only person who stood to benefit from Willie's death was his widow, who would thus get out of an unsatisfactory marriage without the hassle of a divorce. In other words, the only person with a motive to murder him was me. And I was in Carlisle at the time. Goodbye, Mr. Paris.
Anna? Morning.
Morning. Oh, I've got to get up.
Oh, come on. Saturday.
No weekend for us. Review opens on Monday. I've got a tech run at 10.
Oh, no.
Much to the annoyance of the Dutch prima donna Michael van der See. He wants all the rehearsal time for Mary. Mary, Queen of Scots, is so important, he keeps saying. How can I be expected to work with these bloody amateurs?
The shows must go on.
That's it. Sorry. You look like a dog that's had its bone taken away.
Yes, well, I fancied a nice bit of marrowbone jelly. Isn't that what prolongs active life?
You needn't worry about that. Your active life is quite remarkable.
Thank you, Mum.
For someone of your age.
Cow. It's all getting a bit close, isn't it? My show opens Monday lunchtime.
I know. I'll be there.
You know, Anna, we are good together.
Could you pass me those jeans?
Well, you mean these two-legged ones made of blue denim?
Yes, Charles.
Yes, of course. I don't think I can reach them. Sorry. I think you better come and get them.
All right.
Go and rehearse, Charles.
Rehearse and become a big star.
That's right.
Oh, darling. Even stars have 5 minutes. Oh, hello. I was just going to make a coffee. Sorry, I didn't realize there was anybody down here.
Yes, me, as you see. Me and half a bottle of malt whiskey. You fancy a drop?
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. That'd be very welcome. Cheers, Mike.
Cheers. Oh, dear. Look what I am reduced to. Here I am, Michel van der See. I have an international reputation as a progressive director, and look at me. Oh, I'm surrounded by bloody amateurs in this place. I can't create with amateurs. They have no concept of theater. I mean, Charles Paris, you may be a boring bourgeois actor.
Thank you.
But at least you're professional. You understand theater.
Well,
I mean, take this evening. I should be working, improvising, creating something. And what happens? Half my cast are rehearsing for some mindless review. Half of them are doing some dreary Shakespeare crap. Half of them aren't interested.
And half of them get stabbed.
Yeah. Though, I must say, Willie Mariella wasn't a lot more use to me when he was alive.
What do you mean?
He never came to rehearsals. He wouldn't involve himself in any of my workshop sessions. He didn't seem to think that improvisation was important.
How amazing.
And on top of that, he hadn't even got any acting talent.
So why did you cast him in Mary, Queen of Scots?
I didn't cast him. Look, I'm offered this job.
Oh, you mean you're nothing to do with the university?
Oh, good God, no. Don't you understand? I'm a professional director. This Derby lot booked me to get some professional feel into their production. And then, like the bloody amateurs they are, they don't give me enough time to get it together properly. Do you know how long it takes to build up an ensemble in the theater?
Oh, about 4 years?
Well, 4 weeks, anyway. And 4 weeks' work, not 4 weeks doing bourgeois reviews and middle-class Shakespeare.
Yes, I can see that. You were saying how Willie Mariello came to be in the show?
Yeah. Okay, I take the job. I go to Derby to hold auditions, and I'm just told, as a fait accompli, that Willie's writing the music, and since Rizzio's a guitarist and has a couple of songs, suddenly Willie's playing Rizzio in the crappy play.
Is Mary Queen of Scots that bad?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, why not?
My style of direction doesn't need a good play. Oh, in fact, the play can get in the way. You see, with me, the text is only the starting point. The iron filing dropped into the acid, which produces the perfect crystal. I suppose you still think a play has got to have words.
Well, yes, I'm afraid I suppose I am a bit of an old fuddy-duddy about that.
More drink?
Oh, thank you. Michael, were you rehearsing last weekend?
Of course. I rehearse whenever I can get my cast together, which is not very often with these bloody amateurs. I am trying to create something, you know?
Yes, of course. So Willie Mariello was rehearsing all weekend?
No. Now, that's a good example of what I was talking about. Okay, he rehearses on Saturday with his usual bad grace, but at least he's there. Sunday, no sign of him. Monday, again, he doesn't turn up. And this time, I'm so furious, I go up to his house to drag him down to the hall by force, if necessary.
Was he there?
Oh, yeah, he's there, calmly decorating. Plaster dust everywhere, hammers, chisels, paintbrushes, all that.
Did you get him to rehearsal?
Yeah, till mid-afternoon. Then he slipped off again when we had a break.
Well, perhaps he wanted to get back to his decorating.
Yeah, or to the girl.
Girl?
Yeah, he'd got a toddy there. When I finally got him out on the Monday morning, he called out, "Goodbye, darling," to someone upstairs.
In part 2 of So Much Blood, Francis Matthews was Charles Paris. Anna Duncan, Kim Thompson, Pam Northcliffe, Sarah Corper, Brian Castles, Hugh Laurie, Martin Warburton, Michael Maloney, Jean Mariello, Francis Lowe, Michael Vanderzee, Mark Wing Davey. So Much Blood was adapted from his book by Simon Brett and produced by Martin Fisher. So Much Blood, a thriller serial in 6 parts, adapted from his book by Simon Brett, starring Francis Matthews as Charles Paris. Part 3, First Lunch. Actor Charles Paris is presenting a one-man show on the fringe of the Edinburgh Festival under the auspices of the Derby University Dramatic Society, known to its members as DUDS. At a photo call for one of the student productions about Mary Queen of Scots, Willie Mariello has been stabbed. Charles is not convinced that the death was accidental, and to help in his investigations, enlists the aid of James Milne, owner of the house in which the university actors are staying.
So what exactly do you want me to do? Crawl around the rooftops with firearms? Beard villains in their dens? I'm not sure that's quite my style.
Now, all I'm asking you to do is address your mind to the problem. To be a kind of sounding board for my ideas.
I think a Ouija board for contacting Willie Mariello might be more useful.
Yes, you're probably right. Come on, James. What do you say to the idea?
Well, Charles, I'll be delighted if I could help. But I have to say right from the start that I don't share your certainty that a murder has been committed. Why are you so convinced that the stabbing wasn't an accident?
Well, call it instinct.
And do the police share your instinct?
I don't think so.
Good.
Why good?
Well, when we reach our dramatic unmasking of the villain, we don't want to be pipped at the post by Inspector Flatfoot of the Yard, do we?
You mean you agree?
Yes, I'll be your sounding board. Could be fun.
Thanks, James.
Right. So where do we start?
Well, suspects, I suppose.
And how many have we got?
Oh, think of a number.
Well, who's been acting suspiciously?
I suppose the most suspicious must be that boy Martin Warburton. Do you know him?
I think I've seen him around.
In a very strange mental state. Just finished his finals, and I'd say pretty near a nervous breakdown.
And wasn't he the one...
Yes, he actually stabbed Willie. He was holding the one real knife.
So he is the obvious suspect.
No, except that he's too obvious. Now, I've just read that play he's written for the Derby lot. Quite ghastly. It's full of bombs and violence. But I'm sure that's all just fantasy. No, he's too intelligent to commit murder like that in such a public way. Anyway, he had absolutely no motive against Willie.
Still, it would obviously make sense to keep an eye on him, see what he gets up to. And I can do that quite unobtrusively. I'm well placed here at the top of the house to see everything the Duds do.
Oh, if you could, that'd be great.
Of course. But you know, I have a feeling we're approaching this problem from the wrong end. We should start by working out who did have a reason to kill Willie.
Yes. Right. Well, nobody seemed to like him much, but that's not a reason for murder.
No.
Now, I suppose we just have to check out everybody who's involved with, emotionally, artistically, or financially. So far, I've only been able to uncover one secret in his life.
What's that?
Well, on Monday, the day before he died, Willie had a woman round at his house.
Not his wife?
No, Jean was away.
Then who?
That's the trouble, I don't know. I just have a report that he called out, "Goodbye, darling," to somebody upstairs as he left for rehearsal.
Worth investigating. And what about Jean herself? If Willie was off with other women, hell hath no fury and all that.
No, she was away when he died, down in Carlisle, so she's out of the reckoning.
And she and the mystery woman are the only people up here with whom Willie seems to have had dealings.
So far as I can find out, yes.
Oh, Charles. There's someone you've overlooked.
Is there?
Yes.
Oh, good Lord, yes. You. Yes, the house.
Exactly. I have a very direct financial connection with Willie Mariello. He bought my house. I think I should go down your list of suspects.
Oh, but that's daft, James. I mean, I know house purchase can lead to a lot of bad feeling, but not to murder. Anyway, if you were the murderer, you'd hardly draw attention to your connection with your victim, would you?
Ah, Charles, I may look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under. Mustn't rule out any possibility. And what about you, anyway?
Me?
Had you any motive to murder Willie Mariello?
No.
Good. Now we know where we stand. Incidentally, how long have we got to complete this major investigation?
Well, I finish up here a week tomorrow.
Right. Well, I'll keep my eyes and ears open. Let's hope we're not defeated by time.
No, I'm very tied up for the next 24 hours. There's some press reception down at the Fringe Club this evening. Then I'll be rehearsing till my show opens tomorrow. Still, once that's out of the way, I'll have time to scout around.
And what will be the first thing you scout around for?
The identity of the woman who was in Willie Mariello's house last Monday.
Look, does anyone else want a badge? Come on. Anyone else who's going down to the Fringe reception, I've got the badges. And I'll make sure you take lots of handouts.
Sam, perhaps I better have a badge.
There you are.
Thank you. Actually, I'm not sure it's good for the confidence, is it? Going around wearing a label saying Duds.
Press have to know which group you're with. It's all publicity.
Yes, I suppose so. Well, I could certainly do with a bit. The show opening tomorrow, I haven't seen one of my posters anywhere.
I stuck up a whole lot more this morning.
Trouble is, no sooner do you stick one up than another group comes and pastes their poster over it.
Oh, I know, Anna. It's terrible. Too many groups on the Fringe, really.
Yeah.
Look, anyone else want Duds badges? Handouts? Everyone got lots of handouts?
Hello.
Hi.
Any chance of meeting up tonight, after this reception?
Please.
Spot of dinner somewhere?
Please. Then back to the flat.
Oh, please. If you like, we can walk down to the reception together. I was just off it.
No, I've got to get changed. Into my Mary Queen of Scots gear. Another of Brian Castle's great publicity ideas.
Oh, well, the principal's right. All shows need publicity. Actually, he hasn't done badly so far. He's got the story about you stepping in as understudy to Leslie Petter. Then, of course, there was Willie's death.
Yeah, he's played that for all it's worth.
Brian does seem to be totally insensitive, though, doesn't he?
Totally.
What does he kind of do after he leaves university? I mean, where would insensitivity on that scale be best deployed? Advertising, television.
He just had an interview for the civil service.
Yes, that figures.
Hey, Anna. What's this about Brown wanting us to go to reception in costume?
That's what he says, Martin. Wants maximum impact for publicity.
Well, he can stuff it. I've given all the publicity impact he's getting from me.
Please yourself. I must get into my hoops and ruff. See you later, Charles.
All right, bye-bye.
Martin, I read your play.
Oh, did you? Well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it?
No, not at all. I thought some of the writing was very good.
Some of the writing? Thank you very much. What about the rest of the writing?
Well, what I meant was I thought the play was well written, but at times the themes are a bit overstated.
Went over the top, you mean?
Well, yes.
Well, life's over the top, isn't it? And shouldn't art reflect life?
Yes, some of the violence, too. I thought it was a bit
gratuitous.
Perhaps.
Still reflecting life. We live with terrorist bombs and famines and the knowledge that we'll all be nuked in a few years.
Yes, well, I just found that the violence weakened the play's argument. I mean, the way you kept harping on about details of violence, all that business about building the bomb, and well, I don't know. I just found it a bit
disturbing,
if you like.
But that's the point. It's meant to be disturbing. That's what it says on the posters. Who now? A disturbing new play by Martin Warburton.
Yes. Look, Martin, I know you're under a lot of strain at the moment.
Oh, yes?
Well, it's only to be expected. It is a very stressful time
for
you.
Don't patronize me.
No, I'm not. Well, at least I'm not intending to. Look, why don't we walk down to this reception together, and then we can talk about what's worrying you, and you can...
I'm not going to the reception.
No?
No. Certainly not dressing up as Bothwell. Remember what happened the last time I wore that costume?
Yes, but...
Don't want me murdering someone else, do we?
Oh, Anna. You are nice.
Not so bad yourself.
Old, though. Dirty old man, rejuvenating myself on the blood of young virgins.
Hardly.
No.
We should get some sleep. We've both got shows opening tomorrow.
First night of the review for you, and for me, my first... Well, what do you call it for a lunchtime show?
First lunch?
I suppose so. Isn't much showbiz razzmatazz about that phrase, is there?
No. Are you nervous?
Yeah, a bit. It's daft, isn't it, at my age? Cynical old armadillo like me can still get nervous.
We ought to go to sleep.
Yes, I know. In a little while. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Well, that's lovely. Do you think you could take one more poem? All right, fine. Well, very well. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do one of my personal favourites. Now, I suppose you could regard this as Thomas Hood's version of Jaws. It's all about a shark. Sally Simpkins' Lament. Oh, what is this comes gliding in, and quite in middling haste? It is the picture of my Jones, and painted to the waist. It is not painted to the life, for where's the trousers blue? Oh, Jones, my dear, oh dear, my Jones, what is become of you? Oh, Sally dear, it's too true. The half that you remark is come to say my other half is bit off by a shark. Oh, Sally, sharks do things by halves, yet most completely do. A bite in one place seems enough, but I've been bitten too. You know I once was all your own, but now a shark must share. But let that pass, for now to you, I'm neither here nor there. Alas, death has a strange divorce effected in the sea. It has divided me from you, and even me from me. Don't fear my ghost will walk a night, to haunt, as people say. My ghost can't walk, for oh, my legs are many leagues away. Lord, think when I'm swimming round, and looking where the boat is, a shark just snaps away a half, without a quarter's notice. One half is here, the other half is near Columbia placed. Oh, Sally, I have got the old Atlantic from my waist. But now, adieu, a long adieu. I've solved death's awful riddle, and would say more, but I am doomed to break off in the middle. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank
Charles, that was terrific. Really great.
Well, thank you, Mum.
Good house, too, for the first performance.
Yes, well, there's a lot of paper, you know. I recognise most of them from the Dud's company.
Doesn't matter. It was really great. Look, I've got a dash review rehearsal.
Oh, yes, Brown Derby. I hope it all goes well tonight. I'll be out front rooting for you.
Thanks. See you.
Yes.
Charles, that was quite delightful.
Oh, James, thank you. Thanks for coming.
No, a great revelation. I realised I knew nothing about food. I'd love to talk about him. Can I buy you lunch?
Well, it's a bit late, isn't it? It's after 2. Everywhere will be closed.
No, there's an Indian place I know that'll be open. Oh, come along, Charles. I insist.
Well, thank you very much.
No, I just had no idea there was so much variety in his writing. I knew the obvious stuff. I remember, November, all that, but not the rest of it. I must get hold of a complete works of Hood. Is there a good edition?
Well, you can borrow mine if you like. I should know the words by now.
Oh, Charles, really? That is kind. I'll take good care of it.
Of course, I know you will.
No, I found the show really exhilarating. I envy Hood's facility with words. Not just the facility, we all happen on puns occasionally, but his ability to create something out of it. Must be wonderful to be a writer.
Well, I'm not so sure. It was hard graft for Hood, you know. If he hadn't had to work so hard, he might have lived longer.
Yes, but at least it's congenial graft. I mean, writing, you're on your own. You get on with it. You don't have to keep getting involved with other people. You just write and send your stuff off, and that's it. Sort of remote control way of making a living.
Oh, James. Hood wouldn't agree with you there. Do you know he spent his whole life scurrying around London, selling his own work, sub-editing other people's, setting up magazines? There's no question of remote control in what he called his livelihood. No, he was constantly involved with other people.
Ah, disappointing. You mean to say that a writer's life can be just as sordid and ordinary as everybody else?
Oh, yes, if not more so.
It must sometimes get exciting. I mean, when the writing gets really involved, doesn't he begin to identify with his characters after a while?
Ah, well, inevitably that happens, of course.
I was wondering whether there could be anything like that behind this murder.
Anything like what?
Identification. Listen, Willie Mariello was playing David Rizzio in a play based on the life of Mary Queen of Scots. Now, there are certain obvious parallels between Willie and Rizzio. There's the Italian name for a start. Oh, I know there are plenty of Scots with Italian names, but it is a coincidence. Then there's the fact that they both played the guitar.
So, what you're suggesting is that somebody might have become obsessed with the whole Mary Queen of Scots story and identified himself with Rizzio's murderer.
Well, it's a possible line of inquiry.
I suppose it could be. Incidentally, who did kill Rizzio?
A lot of people, I seem to recall, but I think the prime mover was Darnley. Do you know who's playing Darnley in the Derby show?
No, I don't. But I could find out.
So, Charles, what's your cool professional assessment?
Of Brown Derby, simply the funniest review on the Fringe.
As it says on the poster, yes.
Oh, dear, cool professional assessment. Can you take it?
Yes.
Well, having just sat through simply the funniest review on the Fringe, I'm afraid I have to say I thought the show was terrible. Now, the show, that is. You, on the other hand, are good, really good.
Charles, I asked for your cool professional assessment.
Now, that was my cool professional assessment.
Sounds a bit biased to me.
Biased nothing. I may also happen to fancy you rotten, but I do genuinely believe you've got exceptional talent as an actress. Now, come and make love.
You've talked me into it.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, happy times, oh, happy rhymes, forever ye are gone by. Few now, if any, are the lays can make me smile or sigh. Oh, but you're one of them, Anna. You can make me smile and sigh.
I don't think Thomas Hood meant lay that way.
No, I don't think you did.
Incidentally, I hope you took in what I was saying at lunchtime. I really did think your show was good.
Thank you. Mutual Admiration Society.
Do you really think I'm good?
What, in bed?
No.
Yes, I do think you're good.
Good enough to make it in the professional theatre?
Yes.
In spite of all you said about needing to be tough and calculating and needing lots of help.
Well, I'll help you, Anna.
Gosh, it's crowded in here, isn't it?
Well, the Traverse Bar's always crowded, Pam, particularly during the festival. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for asking me to come out.
Getting fairly claustrophobic down at the house, isn't it?
Yes, but I mean thanks, because it's kind of you. I know you're only doing it because you feel sorry for me.
Well, what do you mean?
You're just being kind, taking me out of myself. I know I'm not very attractive, not like some of the others, not like Anna.
Oh, come on. Now, what's that got to do with it? I mean, I don't mean that you aren't attractive, but can't I just ask somebody out for a drink because I enjoy their company?
I never used to realise how important being pretty was. When I lived at home, my parents kept saying I was all right, and I suppose I believed them. Then, when I went to Derby, all that was taken away. What you looked like was the only thing that mattered, and I was ugly.
Oh, I wouldn't say.
You had to have a man.
Or at least fancy a man?
Yes. A frustrated romance was better than nothing. You had to assert yourself, sort of sexually. You know what I mean?
Yes, have a sexual identity. At best, a lover. At worst, an idol. Public figure, maybe.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do. When you first mentioned Willie Mariella, there was something strange in the way you spoke about him.
Oh, I hardly...
Did you love him, Pam?
No. Well, not really. It was just... Oh, I don't know. All this pressure about sex. And then he and the band came up to play at the Union, and I met him. And Puce were fairly well known, so he was a rock star.
Potent symbol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of the other girls in the Hall of Residence thought he was marvellous and brought posters of him, and it's terrible emotional immaturity, I know. But I am emotionally immature, thanks to a middle-class upbringing. It's just a schoolgirl crush.
Did you know him well?
No, that's what makes it so pathetic. I mean, I knew him to say hello to, but nothing more. He didn't notice me.
I'm intrigued about Willie. You know who he was involved with? How he actually came to be in the show?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought about that.
Tell me, Pam, what did you feel about Willie when you knew he was dead?
Shock, mainly. I mean, I'd never seen a dead body before.
But no sense of loss?
Not really. What I felt for him wasn't real love, just something I'd built up in my mind. In a way, his death got it out my system. Anyway, I hadn't really felt the same about him after that business with Leslie.
Leslie
Petter. You know, who had the accident, whose lunchtime slot you've taken over.
Oh, yes, the Leslie who Anna was understudying.
That's right.
What happened?
I haven't mentioned this to anyone, but it may be nothing, just the way it seemed.
What?
It was after we'd been up here about a week. Willie suddenly started to take an interest in Leslie.
Sexual interest?
Yes, she's very pretty too.
Yeah.
Anyway, one evening, after we'd been rehearsing, we were all having coffee back at the house. Willie said he fancied a walk up to the castle, and did anyone want to come with him? Well, I said yes, sort of straight off, because, you know, I still thought he was marvellous at that time. But then I realised he'd only made the general invitation as a kind of pre-arranged signal to Leslie. It was meant to be just the two of them. I was awfully embarrassed, but I said I'd go, and it would have been even more awkward to suddenly say I couldn't. So the three of us set off, and I dawdled or went ahead, just wishing like anything I wasn't there. Well, we walked up to the castle esplanade, and on the way back I was feeling such a gooseberry that I went on ahead. I started off down those steep steps that lead to Johnston Terrace. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yes.
Well, I was nearly at the bottom when suddenly I heard this scream. I turned round and saw Leslie with her arms and legs flailing, falling down the steps.
And that was how she broke her leg?
Yes. I rushed up to her and Willie rushed down. She was in terrible pain and I shot off to phone for an ambulance. But just before I went, I heard her say something to Willie. Or at least I think I did.
What did she say?
She said, Willie, you pushed me.
I'm afraid visiting's nearly over, sir.
I won't be long.
It's that bed over there.
Thank you, nurse.
The bell goes in about 5 minutes, sir.
Hello. Good afternoon. Are you Leslie Petter?
Yes?
Well, I'm Charles Paris.
Oh!
How's the leg?
Mending, the doctors say. Mending at a normal pace. It's very slow to me. You've taken over my lunchtime spot, haven't you?
Yes, it's an ill wind. Without your accident, I'd still be sitting in London resting.
How's the show going?
Oh, not so bad. Reasonable house today.
It's about Thomas Hood, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. Yes, I'm really here for a purpose.
Oh, of course. I can't think what purpose of yours could involve me.
No, well, maybe it doesn't involve you. It's just, there's, well, I don't know, something... You know, your group, Duds, there's something strange going on there.
It must seem strange to an outsider.
Oh, yes, but I expected that. I mean, as a middle-aged man in a bunch of 20-year-olds. No, I meant strange in... Well, there's Willie Mariello's death.
Yes, that was terrible.
And, of course, your accident.
Yes. Ooh, someone must have whistled in the dressing room or had real flowers on stage or quoted from the Scottish play.
You know them all. Do you want to go into the theatre, professionally?
I did, but I don't know how good I am as an actress. I've done parts that have been okay, but the thing I'm really good at is dancing. That's why I was so excited about my Isadora Duncan show, the one that should have been in the lunchtime slot. And would have been in the lunchtime slot if I hadn't.
Get another chance to do that.
Maybe. With this leg, though.
That'll be all right.
Yeah. Yes, of course it will.
But now you must be a better actress than you're saying. I mean, to be playing Mary and doing the review as well.
I saw Anna got nice notices for the review.
Yes, I gather she did. Well, understudy gets lucky, eh?
I think she'll be better than I would have been in Mary, too.
Oh, who knows? As I said, it's an ill wind.
Yes.
Leslie, did Willie Mariello push you down those steps?
What? No. No, why should he?
You sure he didn't? You see, I heard a rumour to the contrary.
People shouldn't spread rumours. Listen, Willie's dead. And my leg's broken. There's nothing that can be done about either. Does it matter?
Well, yes, it does. Did he push you?
I don't know. To be quite honest, I don't know. I was confused when it happened, when I fell down the steps. I suppose I turned on the nearest person. I don't know. I mean, would he do something like that? What had he possibly got to gain?
Oh, well, Willie was capable of it. He was a lout. Oh.
You'll have to be going.
Leslie.
Look, if he did do it, I'm sure it was just high spirits or horseplay or...
You mean he did do it?
I don't know.
Did Willie Mariello push you down those steps?
Yes. Yes, he did.
In part 3 of So Much Blood, Francis Matthews was Charles Paris, James Milne, Alan McNaughton, Anna Duncan, Kim Thompson, Pam Northcliffe, Sarah Corper, Martin Warburton, Michael Maloney, Leslie Petter, Leslie Manville. So Much Blood was adapted from his book by Simon Brett and produced by Martin Fisher. So Much Blood, a thriller serial in 6 parts, adapted from his book by Simon Brett, starring Francis Matthews as Charles Paris. Part 4, Legal Aid. Actor Charles Paris is presenting a one-man show on the fringe of the Edinburgh Festival under the auspices of the Derby University Dramatic Society. At a photo call for one of the student productions, Willie Mariello has been stabbed, and Charles is convinced that the death was murder. He's just discovered that Willie was responsible for the accident to Leslie Petter, which led to her 2 main parts in Derby productions being taken by her understudy, Anna Duncan.
I don't believe it.
Oh, it's true, Anna.
What? Willie actually pushed Leslie down those steps?
Yes, he did.
But why?
Well, that's what I'm trying to work out. Can you think of any reason why he might have done it?
No, none at all.
How well did you know Willie?
Well, I mean, like one knows anyone else in the group. Not particularly well.
No one seems to have known him particularly well.
He wasn't even a member of the university. He was just brought in to Mary Queen of Scots to do the music.
Yes. You don't happen to know who it was who did bring him in?
No, sorry.
Well, perhaps James Milne will have some ideas.
Oh?
Well, Willie bought James's house. Maybe there's some Edinburgh connection. I'll ask James. I'm meeting him shortly. Something wants to talk about it.
Oh, so you've got to go.
What do you mean?
I just thought. First morning for weeks I haven't had to rehearse. We've got the flat to ourselves. We could do absolutely anything we wanted. And you have to go off and meet James Milne.
I did say shortly. Shortly is a relative term. I mean, I don't have to go straight away.
Good.
Oh, your hair is very beautiful.
Thank you kindly, sir.
Blonde and beautiful. Oh, Anna.
Martin Warburton is behaving most oddly.
Yes, I know, James. Thank you. He seems to be on the edge of some sort of breakdown.
Well, if it's a breakdown, it's taking a pretty strange form. You remember I said I was going to keep an eye on him?
Yes.
Well, I followed him when he left here yesterday morning. He knew exactly where he was going, went straight down the Royal Mile, then turned off towards Nicholson Square. In Nicholson Street, he went into a block of flats.
So, I mean, perhaps he was visiting friends.
He came out 10 minutes later in disguise.
In disguise?
Different clothes, wig and beard, but it was quite definitely him.
Good heavens. Did you go on following?
Yes.
Well, where did he go?
Well, this is the disappointing bit, Charles. He went into the Scottish National Portrait Gallery in Queen Street.
Oh.
I hung around outside. About 20 minutes later, he came out again, returned to Nicholson Street, changed back into Martin Warburton, and came back here. Well, he's up to something, isn't he? I mean, surely that makes him even more our number 1 suspect.
Well, I suppose so, yes. I'm sorry, James. I must go.
Charles, you don't seem very excited by what I've just told you. There isn't anything you're keeping from me, is there?
Well, what do you mean?
You invited me to take on the role of Dr. Watson. I think it might be a little churlish of Sherlock Holmes not to confide any other suspicions he has.
Yes. All right, James. There is one other lead I'm following.
Someone else you're suspicious of?
Yes, a bit. But since it's somebody I know quite well, and since I'm fairly sure it's just a misunderstanding I can clear up very quickly, well, I'd rather not mention any names, till I've checked a few details.
All right. If that's the way you want to do it. May I ask who you have to check your few details with?
Jean Mariello, Willie's widow.
What do you want? There's nothing more I can tell you.
Please, just a couple of questions about your husband. I think I may be onto something.
Big deal. Listen, Mr. Paris, I'm very busy. I don't want to play cops and robbers.
Oh, please give me 5 minutes.
Well, all right. 5 minutes.
Thank you very much.
Right. Ask.
Good heavens. All these boxes and cases, are you going?
Yes, the house is on the market. I'll never come back here.
Oh, you're leaving Edinburgh then?
Aye, I'm moving in with a man in the folk group in Newcastle.
Uh-huh. Won't you miss it?
Edinburgh, yes. This house I hope I never see again.
Well, it's a nice enough house.
Look, I never lived here. Willie only bought it a few months ago and I've been on tour. The only times I ever saw the place, it was covered with paintbrushes or plaster dust or other evidence of Willie's latest ideas on home decor. He had the knack of converting every place we lived into a pigsty. He'd suddenly get sick of his surroundings and want to change it all. Smother everything with paint, take off a door, knock down a wall. And the trouble was he'd never finished the job, which is why this place is in such a mess.
Oh, well, basically it's in pretty good condition. You should get a good price for it.
Ha! The Building Society should get a good price for it.
Still, Willie must have made a few bob when he was with the band.
You'd think that, wouldn't you? But no. He spent it all. Not that there was that much left after all the agents and managers had taken their bites. Oh, there may be a few song royalties still to come, but those will go on paying back bank loans and mortgage arrears.
So you're not exactly left a rich widow, eh?
Mr. Paris, I can't believe that you came here to talk homes and gardens and domestic economy. And if you didn't, your 5 minutes and my patience are both running low.
No, I'm sorry, but just before I ask what I really came for, tell me why Willie bought this house.
Well, it fitted the image of what he wanted to be. Saw himself as a great landowner in his ancestral home in front of his blazing fire. The man of property.
I really wanted to ask you about Willie's sex life.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Well, of recent years, I'm afraid I'm hardly an expert on that.
No, I wanted to ask you about another woman.
I didn't take a great deal of interest in his other women either.
When he was in Derby, you know, when he stayed after the band split up, do you know if he had a girl then?
I assume so. I can't think he stayed for the scenery.
You never mentioned a girl.
We didn't discuss our private lives, but I believe it was through one of the girl students that he got involved in the Mary Queen of Scots show. Knowing Willie, there was more to the relationship than just that.
He didn't tell you her name?
Your 5 minutes is nearly gone, Mr. Paris.
Do you know if he had a girl around recently? I mean, in the week before he died?
I wasn't here. You know that. What do you want me to do? Say if I found hairs on the pillow?
If necessary, yes.
All right, then. I would say, from the evidence of the dirty laundry, that Willie did commit yet another desecration of our marriage bed between the Friday when I left and the Tuesday when he was killed.
Yes?
Oh, yes. He'd had someone here. Hairs on the pillow, all the old familiar signs.
What colour hairs?
Blonde. 5 minutes. Goodbye, Mr. Paris. We won't meet again.
Good morning, the Venables Partnership.
Could I speak to Gerald Venables, please?
Who was calling him?
Charles Paris.
Okay, just a moment, Mr. Paris.
Hello, Charles.
Hello, Gerald.
How's it going?
What, the show?
No, you fool, the investigation.
Well, what investigation?
Oh, come on, Charles, don't play the innocent with me. I do read the papers, you know. There's been a suspicious death in the group you're working with. Willie Mariello. I know you're investigating it.
Well, you are right, actually.
Of course. So how's it going?
Not sure. I think I may be getting somewhere.
Good. Anything I can do to help, I mean anything that needs the services of a lawyer, detective, a wills to check, blood samples to analyze, hitmen to rub out. You name it, I'll do my best.
Well, there is something, actually. That's why I'm ringing. I'm afraid it'll involve your coming up to Edinburgh, though.
It's not impossible. One of my clients is in the show at the Lyceum.
Oh, really?
Well, the official festival, of course.
Oh.
No client of mine would mess with that fringe rubbish.
No, of course not.
Anyway, there's a film contract we're negotiating for this chap. I could arrange to have to come up and discuss it with him.
Is it urgent?
No, but he's not to know that.
Ah, you mean he's going to be footing the bill. Gerald, I really must say, on behalf of a fellow actor, that you are...
Don't worry. You should see what they're paying him for the movie. And he can set legal services against tax. I mean, really, I'm doing him a favour.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you really ought to get into films, Charles. That's where the money is.
Thank you.
Have you got any work coming up after this week?
Not a lot, no. Well, there's talk of maybe directing Hedda Gabler at the Theatre Royal Leicester. It's all very vague, though.
Oh, dear, Charles, I do wish you get your career together. It's extremely
Gerald, could we get back to the subject?
Yes, of course. Now, by the way, have you met up with Frances yet?
Frances?
Your wife, remember?
Yes. Oh, no. She's coming up to Edinburgh, isn't she?
Yes. Kate met her last week and Frances told her about it. Organising a school trip to the festival. Was that it?
Yes. Oh, my God. I'd completely forgotten.
Do I gather from your tone that you've got some other interest on the go up there?
Well,
I see.
Look, how soon do you think you'll be able to get up here, Gerald?
Well, if Polly can work her usual magic, I'll get the 7 o'clock shuttle to Glasgow and a cab across, so I'll check into the North British Hotel.
Gerald, the North British will be full. We are right in the middle of a festival, you know.
You underestimate Polly. I'll meet you there around 9.
Okay. Oh, one thing, Gerald. Have you got a small cassette recorder?
I see. Conversation you want secretly recorded.
That's right. Well, have you got one?
Of course I have, Charles. You forget I'm a solicitor. It's a tool of the trade.
Ah, Anna?
Charles.
I hoped I'd find you here.
We're rehearsing up in the men's dormitory till 5. Then we've got a couple of hours in the hall.
Ah, look, Anna, about tonight...
Yes. You coming round the flat after the review?
Well, no, that's it, you see. I actually can't make it tonight. Would you mind if...
Never mind. I could do with some sleep anyway. There's always tomorrow.
Yes.
I better get back to rehearsal. Kiss.
Do you think he saw us?
Oh, come on. It was only Martin. Does it matter?
No, I suppose not.
Who slammed that bloody door? Can't you? Oh, hello, Charles.
James.
See you, Charles.
Yes, bye, Anna.
I've spoken to them more than once about that front door. If they keep slamming it, I get complaints from the neighbours. Did you see who it was?
Yes, Martin Warburton.
Oh, talking about Martin Warburton, I followed him again this morning.
From here?
Yes. He went straight down to the Nicholson Street flat again and came out in the disguise.
Really? Where did you go this time?
The Palace of Holyrood House. It's bizarre. Why should he go to the National Portrait Gallery in Holyrood in disguise?
I've no idea.
You know, Charles, I'm convinced Martin's our murderer. Holyrood House was the scene of David Rizzio's stabbing. And I still think there's some strange tie-up in Martin's mind between what's happening now and the Mary Queen of Scots story. And if there is, it's very worrying. Rizzio's was only the first in a sequence of murders.
So you think we should be on the lookout for more carbon copy deaths?
You sound unconvinced, Charles.
Well?
Still following your other lead, are you? Did you get anything from Jean Mariello?
Maybe a few pointers.
And you're still keeping your suspicions to yourself?
James, I'm sorry. But by the end of this evening, I will know, one way or the other.
Okay, spill the beans. What dirty deed have you dragged me up here to perpetrate?
Listen, Gerald, is your firm engaged in any big film productions at the moment?
Oh, my dear Charles, of course we are. Big film productions are the partnership's bread and butter. Or perhaps I should say caviar.
And what are you setting up right now?
Well, there's this colossal Andretti picture we've been getting together for years. We'll start shooting in Spain in October. But the Americans are still dragging their feet over finance.
I see. Have you got a stake in the picture?
The partnership has.
Ah, good. So it wouldn't be too difficult for you to pose as a film producer?
Well, it would hardly be a pose.
Right. Now, what I want you to do tonight is go to a review called Brown Derby. It's at the Masonic Hall in Lauriston Place.
Brown Derby?
Yes. Here's a ticket. Starts at 11. Now, there's a girl in the show called Anna Duncan. She's a good actress, but, even if you don't think so, I want you to go around after the performance, introduce yourself as a film producer, and say you'd like to talk to her about a few projects. Would it be possible to meet her for lunch tomorrow?
And tomorrow?
You take her out to lunch. I'll fill you in on what you say to her.
That's terrific. Perhaps I could use a false name.
No, I don't think that will be necessary, Gerald.
No. But what we say at the lunch, that's the conversation you want recorded?
Yes, that's the one.
Don't worry, Charles. You can rely on me. It's damn clever, this little Japanese recorder I've got. You see, I slip it in my jacket pocket, and then run the microphone lead up through the lining to my buttonhole. And then I wear a carnation to hide the actual microphone. And Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, use it a lot, do you?
Oh, yes, Charles. It's invaluable in getting a record of sticky negotiations.
You are totally without morality, aren't you, Gerald?
Well, I am a solicitor, old boy.
Yes.
So, I'm combining business with pleasure and meeting a few people enjoying the festival. And maybe thinking a bit about casting for the new movie.
Oh, yes?
Have some more champagne.
Thank you.
It's not wonderful. It's all right. I find the provinces, you've just only got to take what you can get.
Yes.
It's funny, in the film business, how little things can hold you up. This new movie, we've got the director, we've got the stars signed up, the script's on its 14th draft and only needs cosmetic changes. Everyone's raring to go. And now we're delayed because the director can't find the right actress for one part.
Ah.
It's not, it's not quite a star part, but it's one of those that's really telling. Good for the Best Newcomer Awards. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And the director's determined to get an unknown. Now, I can see that he's right, but it's all taking too long. Well, he's been through auditions and screen tests till he's going out of his mind. I can't think there's a girl left in the country he's not seen. But he still hasn't found one who's right.
What is the part?
Well, the girls. I don't know, around 20, perhaps. And she's having an affair with this complete bastard. And James Carr's playing the part, actually. Oh, thank God, at least we've got him signed up. Anyway, the James Caan character gets into a fight towards the end of the film and gets stabbed. And then the girl has to express this very complex emotion. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be talking like this to you. People being stabbed all a bit near home, isn't it? Sorry. Insensitive. Let's talk about something else.
It's all right.
No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned it. It must have been awful for everyone in the group.
Yes, it was.
Such a terrible shock. Even when it's not someone that you know particularly well. And when it's someone really close, I suppose it must be frightful.
Yes.
That's the trouble. Every tragedy leaves someone behind. I suppose this, Mariello, was that his name?
Yeah.
Well, I suppose he must have had a girl somewhere.
Yes. He had a girl.
You don't mean that you...
Yes. Willie and I were lovers.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I wouldn't have raised the matter if I'd had it.
Don't worry. In a way, it's better for me to talk about it. It's been so terrible since he died, bottling up all my emotions.
Yes, I am sorry. It must have been awful for you to be there. But you do mean that you had been lovers, don't you? It wasn't still going on.
It was still going on. If he hadn't been killed, it would still be going on now.
Oh, God. Well, I feel terrible for having talked about the film because you're in almost exactly the same position as the girl, aren't you? Except, of course, that for the girl in the film, the emotion's even more complex. Her lover was a bastard and virtually a criminal. I told the director I think the character's overdrawn. No woman would stay with a man like that.
I don't know.
No, but surely.
Willie was no saint. I knew his faults. He could be cruel, really evil. He'd do wicked things and then say he'd done them for me.
What do you mean?
Recently, he nearly killed someone for me.
Killed?
There was a girl in our group who would have been in the review you saw. She had the part I'm playing. One day I must have said something to Willie that made him think I was jealous of her. But I wasn't. But he got this idea in his head.
Well, what did he do?
He pushed her down some stone steps. She broke her leg. She couldn't play the parts she was meant to.
Good God.
You see, you were wrong when you said I didn't know what it's like to love a bastard. I do. To my cost.
Yes. Yes, I see. Look, have some more champagne.
You see, you were wrong when you said I didn't know what it's like to love a bastard. I do. To my cost.
I see. Oh, you've got to hand it to her, Charles. She's a good little actress, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. Did you record much more?
Oh, yes. We haven't got to the sweet course yet. And she did perk up a bit then.
I bet she did. After she'd finished her audition. Well, let's hear the next installment. Which button do I press?
No, it's all right. I'll do that. Rather tricky controls on this machine.
All right.
Designed for little Japanese fingers, you know. Really very pretty girl, though. That blonde hair. Eyes almost navy blue, aren't they? You know her well.
I thought I did.
Oh? Oh.
Come on, let's hear a bit.
Do you want to go into the professional theatre?
Oh, yes. I've had one or two offers.
What sort of thing?
Well, I've been asked to play Hedda Gabler at the Theatre Royal Leicester. Oh. And there are one or two other...
How?
What?
My role in the proceedings has just become clear.
I don't understand.
Yeah, it's the oldest cliché in the business. The casting couch.
Oh, I wouldn't bother to listen to any more of it. I mean, there's nothing else of interest.
Yes, and as you know from last night, the show comes down at 12:15.
As I say, nothing.
What was that?
Nothing. There's no point.
Come on, switch the damn thing on.
We could meet after that for a drink or something, if you like.
Well, I'm at the North British, down on Princess Street, and if we'd in the bar, say 12:30.
Oh, it would be great. I look forward to it.
Well.
Now, Charles, there's no need for you to look at me like that. Well, don't get the wrong impression. All I thought was, if you were planning a confrontation with her, you'd want to know where she was. And down at the hotel would be jolly convenient.
Oh, yes.
Oh, for heaven's sake. I mean, you didn't think that I would... Well, I mean, I'm a married man. Kate and I have a perfect relationship. And I would hate for her ever to hear any misleading rumours about...
Hello?
Charles. Hello. I thought we'd fixed to meet up at the flat.
Yes.
It's just as well I've seen you, actually, because I won't be there till later. I've got to meet someone in the North British Hotel.
Yes, I know.
It's an aunt of mine who's only up in Edinburgh very briefly.
You're visiting your aunt at midnight.
I've been rehearsing all day. There hasn't been another opportunity. I'll get back to the flat as soon as I can. Promise.
You're lying. You're going to the North British to see Gerald Venables.
What?
You're going to see him because you think he's a big film producer who can help you with your career. And you're probably planning to go to bed with him. In the same way that you went to bed with me, Because I sometimes direct plays.
I see. You set Gerald Venables up?
Yes, I did.
And he isn't really a film producer? The part he was talking about doesn't exist?
Well, he's a sort of occasional film producer. But, no. The part doesn't exist.
That was a dirty trick. I suppose I should have realized it was stupid to get involved with someone of your age. Old men always get clinging and jealous.
Oh, good God. Do you think I set all this up just as some elaborate charade to test your affection for me?
I can't think of any other reason why you should do it.
I set Gerald up to get certain information from you.
Like what?
Like the fact that you and Willie Mariello were lovers.
So what? At least he was my age. You see, you are jealous. Jealous of someone who's dead. Anyway, it was all over with Willie and me. It was just something that happened while we were in Derby.
You told Gerald it was still going on when Willie died.
You have been spying carefully, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't true. I just said that to sound more like the girl in the film.
Why did you and Willie split up? Did he want it to end?
No, he got clinging too. Kept doing things to try and get me back.
Things like nobbling Leslie. so that you got her parts in the shows?
Yeah, that was about Willie's level of subtlety.
Did you suggest it?
No, I did not.
You didn't mention that she was playing a couple of good parts? That you were her understudy?
No. I may have said that, yes, but I never intended Willie...
No, of course not. Listen, Anna, you're in serious trouble.
What on earth do you mean?
Murder is a serious business.
Are you accusing me of murder?
Yes, Anna, I am.
In part 4 of So Much Blood, Francis Matthews was Charles Paris, James Milne, Alan McNaughton, Anna Duncan, Kim Thompson, Gerald Venables, Jeremy Child, Jean Mariello, Francis Lowe. So Much Blood was adapted from his book by Simon Brett and produced by Martin Fisher. So Much Blood, a thriller serial in 6 parts, adapted from his book by Simon Brett, starring Francis Matthews as Charles Paris. Part 5, Last Lunch. Actor Charles Paris is presenting a one-man show about Thomas Hood on the fringe of the Edinburgh Festival under the auspices of the Derby University Dramatic Society. He's also investigating the apparently accidental death by stabbing of Willie Mariello. His investigations have led him to accuse Anna Duncan, the student actress with whom he has been having an affair, of murder.
And can I ask who I'm supposed to have murdered?
Willie.
It never occurred to me he was murdered. And how in heaven's name am I supposed to have done it? And why?
You incited Willie to push Leslie down those steps so that she'd be out of the way and you, as her understudy, would take over her part.
That's not true. It was Willie's idea.
Oh, yes, in the same way that killing Duncan was Macbeth's idea. Of course, once he'd done it, Willie had a hold over you. You shared a guilty secret. So you had to go back to him and start the affair again. But then he became, as you described it, clinging, inconvenient. So you decided to get rid of him.
And how am I supposed to have done that?
Well, the dummy knives were lying round the kitchen of Coates' garden all the night before the photo call. Would have been easier to switch one of them for the real dagger.
I suppose it would, if I'd been there.
What do you mean?
Well, according to your theory, I would have been spending the night at Willie's place, wouldn't I?
Well, yes, I suppose.
Except that your theory's wrong.
Oh?
I didn't spend that night with Willie. I spent it at the Lawnmarket flat.
Well, you would say.
I was not alone.
Oh.
Who do you think the flat belongs to?
Well, I hadn't thought.
A man called Lester Wainwright. He was the reason I broke up with Willie. I met him out in Nice while I was on holiday before rehearsal started. He has a villa there. We came back to Edinburgh together, and he stayed till he had to go back to London on business. That was on the morning of Willie's death. I saw him off at Waverley Station and went straight to the Masonic Hall for rehearsal.
And why should I believe that?
You can check it. Lester works for his father in the city. Wainwright's the merchant bank. Ring him.
Oh, I will. But if this is true, do you know it was only 2 days later that you took up with me?
Aren't you flattered?
Oh, hardly. You only wanted me for what I could do for you.
It wasn't just that.
No, of course not. I'll check with Wainwright.
Do. It's true. Goodbye, Charles. I don't think we'll see a lot of each other now.
No, I don't think we will. No, I much appreciate your honesty. You understand, Mr. Wainwright, when there's an accidental death, we in the police do have to explore every possibility. So, alibis are, Yes. Well, that's fine. You confirm Miss Duncan's story? No, there'll be no need for us to trouble you further. Yes. Yeah. Well, my name's Detective Inspector McWhirter. That's right. Not at all. Thank you, Mr. Wainwright. Goodbye. So, Anna may be a whore, but she's not a murderer. Thank you, Detective Inspector McWhirter. Oh.
Ah, Charles.
Oh, sorry, Brian. There was nobody in the office. I hope you didn't mind my making a phone call.
No. I'll deduct it.
Thanks very much.
Were you looking for me?
Well, yes, I was coming to in your official company manager capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've got my last performance tomorrow, so I'll be leaving Edinburgh fairly soon after. I wanted to talk to you about money.
Ah, yes, money. Well, I certainly had planned to talk to you about money this morning. As you see from the day's worksheet up there.
Well, I can't see anything on the worksheet about money.
No, it doesn't actually come under the heading of money. You're under miscellaneous company problems.
Oh, thank you.
But as you see, that comes after the heading of publicity boost. So, will you just excuse me while I finish this letter setting?
Of course.
Printers need it rather urgently. More publicity for Martin's play. It's taking over your lunchtime slot on Monday.
I know.
Another burst of handouts won't do any harm. Got to keep ahead in the publicity game, or no one knows you've got a show on.
No, I know they don't.
Oh, it's good that Martin's play's so bloody. All that business with the bomb and the dismembering gives a good peg for publicity. I've changed the byline on the handout from a disturbing new play by Martin Warburton to a macabre and bloody exposition of violence by Martin Warburton. Pity I can only hint at it. Of course, what I'd really like to put is Martin Warburton who stabbed Willie Mariello to death. That'd really bring the audience in.
Oh, yes.
Still, the police probably haven't finished their investigations yet, so maybe we'll soon get some more publicity.
Wouldn't you say stabbed to death makes it sound more like a murder than an accident?
Well, that's just semantics. You can't be too hung up on meaning in the publicity game. It's the impact of the words that counts.
You're thinking of going into advertising, Brian?
Well, if this civil service job I'm up for doesn't work out, I might well, yes.
You'll be very good at it. You've got exactly the right moral attitude.
Thank you. Now, I think the important thing in any sort of public relations exercise is...
Brian?
Stella.
Listen, darling, I must...
You do know Charles Paris, don't you? Stella Galpin Lord.
Well, we've seen each other around,
yes,
haven't we?
Of course.
Stella's directing Midsummer Night's Dream.
I know. How's it going?
Oh, don't ask. Peas Blossoms had an attack of croup and Bottoms got piles. Brian, darling, I've only just got in. Have there been any phone messages?
No, sorry.
Are you sure?
Positive. I've been in the office all morning.
And you're sure you'd pass on a message if you got one?
Of course.
Oh, well. Look, if anyone does ring, I'll be down at the hall. Get them to ring me there.
All right.
Right, thank you. Well, I must be off.
Sounded urgent.
Boyfriend trouble, I think.
Ah.
Yes, she's been in and out a dozen times a day recently. I think the young man may not be phoning deliberately.
Young man?
Stella has a bit of a reputation for cradle snatching.
Does she?
Yeah, she's rather a desperate lady. Goes after anything in trousers. Also, rumour in the drama department has it. Hence all the makeup, the blonded hair, and those clothes. Mutton dressed as lamb.
Ah, yes.
Frantic to cram in as many lovers as possible before it's too late, they say. Happens to people of that age.
So I've heard.
Oh, yes, she's been putting in overtime up here. Got a flat somewhere up Morningside way and has lured a good few of the male students up there. If the gossip's anything to go by. Damn, the G hasn't come out.
You don't know who?
Who?
Which students? I mean, which members of Dudge she's had a fling with?
Ah, well, no. Better not mention names, eh? Apparently this guy who's not ringing her up at the moment is some young actor. She's getting very uptight about it. As you see, she keeps almost accusing me of lying, not passing on messages. As if I'd do that. I do pride myself on my efficiency, you know.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's a thought. There were a couple of messages for you. Someone called Frances rang. Does that mean anything?
Ah, yeah, my wife.
Oh, I didn't know you were... Anyway, she said if you wanted to make contact, you can get her on this number.
Right, thanks. What was the other one?
James Milne. You know, the laird. Said if I saw you, could I ask you to drop in on him? Wants to have a word about something.
Oh, fine. Yes, I will. Brian, you seem to have finished your lecture setting.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad, does it? Really gory. That should bring them in.
So, if you have finished, could we talk about money now?
Money?
For the show. You know, for so much comic, so much blood. I have not been doing it just for love, you know.
No, of course not. Well, now, our agreement was, I think, that you would receive 50% of box office receipts.
Yes.
Less, of course, publicity costs and exploitation.
I don't remember agreeing to that.
Well, it was in the contract.
But I never got a contract.
Oh, dear, the posts are terrible these days, aren't they? So, less publicity costs, that'll mean...
Oh, well, at least I'm not going to lose much on that. The show didn't get any publicity.
Charles, the fact that very little of the publicity succeeded doesn't mean we didn't spend money on it.
Oh.
You've got the figures here. You can't argue with figures, can you?
Well...
Now, as you see, I'm afraid the box office receipts have been a little disappointing. You know, what with the show being on at lunchtime and with Thomas Hood being perhaps a slightly old-fashioned...
Oh, hello, Stella. Mind if I join you?
No, of course not, darling.
Oh, can I get you a drink?
I've just got one, thank you.
Well, next round, eh? Cheers.
Cheers.
It's strange being up here with all these students.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, for people of our age.
They seem strange for people of your age.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Anyway, teaching in the drama department, I'm used to mixing with the young.
Yes, of course. No, perhaps what I meant about being strange was suddenly having a violent death in the middle of everything. Willie Mariello.
Yes. It's tragic. But tragic.
I find when something like that happens, there's always a sort of fascination about why.
Why? But we all know it was an accident.
Oh, of course, yes. But I find I'm interested in the build-up to the accident. Do you know, I've been piecing together what Willie actually did in the few days before his death.
Oh, yes?
Well, so far, all I've found out is that he did a bit of rehearsing, a bit of decorating at his new house in Meadow Lane, and that he slept with a woman other than his wife.
So, what are you saying?
Well, just that I have a fairly shrewd idea about who that woman was.
All right. So what? Who do you think you are, the bloody Edinburgh Watch Committee? If two people are attracted to each other and want to sleep together, what bloody business is it of yours?
Oh, no, none at all. It's just, as I say, when someone's died, every detail of their life becomes interesting.
I don't see why. Well, next you'll be saying something about the age difference between Willie and me.
Oh, no, not at all. No, I don't think it... No. Can I ask how long your affair went on?
It wasn't an affair. Just a little fling. We met here in this pub on the Saturday night, and I went back to Meadow Lane with him. That one night, that was all. I believe in love on impulse, you see. I'm a creature of impulse. I don't believe one should be tied.
No, of course not. And you didn't feel resentment that Willie didn't want to see you again after that one night?
How do you know? That wasn't how it happened. I was the one who wanted to keep it to just the one night of uncomplicated passion.
Oh, of course. No, I only ask about resentment because... Well, I've heard some people saying that Willie might have been murdered.
What?
It's just conjecture, of course. But I've also heard them saying that suspicion might fall on people who knew him, who couldn't account for their movements the night before he died.
Oh, that's what you heard, is it? Well, as it happens, I can account for every moment of that night. I was not alone.
Oh?
As I say, I'm a creature of impulse.
Yes. Can I ask who you were sharing your impulse with on that particular night?
One of the young men in the company had become infatuated with me.
I see. Can I ask his name?
Brian Castles.
Brian Castles? Me and you. You and Brian?
Yes.
Heavens. Well, I'd never have thought of him as... No, I mean all that self-conscious efficiency.
I'm afraid his efficiency doesn't extend into all areas of his life.
Oh, really? But he was with you all that night?
It took all night. But yes, he did spend the entire night at my flat. I'm renting a flat up here, you see, in Morningside. Most elegant.
Oh.
Perhaps you might care to come back and have a drink with me there, Charles, and I could show you round.
Oh. No, I don't think so, thank you. Very kind of you, but no, thank you.
But surely you don't mean you're going to abandon the case?
I don't know, James. I'm not even sure there ever was a case. I mean, suppose Willie Mariello's death was an accident after all. That's what the police seem to think. That's what everyone else thinks. Well, why shouldn't they be right?
But, Charles, your instinct...
I'm afraid my instinct hasn't got a very impressive track record. Anyway, even if the death wasn't an accident, who cares? No one's mourned Willie much. One slob less in the world. What does it matter if he was murdered?
You can't take that attitude.
Well, why not? I'm an actor, not a detective. If I were a detective, I'd have been sacked years ago for incompetence.
When we last spoke, you said you were following a certain line of inquiry.
Well, yes. Yes, I was, and I don't really want to talk about it.
Something personal?
Well, I found it involved someone I knew, and Oh, well, it's not very pleasant feeling suspicions like that.
But where were the suspicions leading you?
Nowhere. I mean, they've led anywhere they're going to lead and produced nothing. No, I want to forget about the whole business.
But look, with Martin Warburton wandering around the city in disguise, surely we ought to be finding out what he's up to.
Yes, I suppose so. I don't know. I'm afraid I just seem to have lost interest.
Oh. And you're leaving Edinburgh after your performance tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, well. I'd better return your complete works of Thomas Hood.
Well, there's no hurry, James. I mean, you could post it.
No, I read a lot of it.
Oh, good. Enjoyable?
Yes, there's some splendid stuff. Thanks. I like the plea of the Midsummer Fairies. And the Song of the Shot is good.
Ah, yes.
If hackneyed. So's the Bridge of Sighs.
And did you read The Dream of Eugene Aram?
No. No, I didn't. I'll be sorry to see you go, Charles.
Oh, well. Look, let's meet for a farewell drink tomorrow. What do you say?
Yes, why not?
Down at the pub, by the hall.
Right.
Well, I'll see you there about 11, before my last lunchtime show.
From what you say, I think you're well out of it.
Oh, it's quite a relief to hear someone take that view, Francis.
What do you mean?
Oh, James Milne has been badgering me to continue the investigation.
What's he like?
Milne? Oh, he's pleasant enough. Former schoolmaster. Came into some money and property and gave up teaching for the life of a, I don't know, literary dilettante?
Lucky devil.
Just sits and reads in his little ivory tower at the top of the house where we're all living.
I must say, I don't envy you that. The communal living. I don't think I could tolerate being a student again.
Well, it's not that bad. I hardly noticed it.
Yet another of the great differences between us, Charles. Like my complete lack of interest in investigating murders.
Oh, I'm coming round to your way of thinking. Detective work is about as rewarding as reading Dickens to the dirty bits.
You look absolutely dead.
Yes.
Not just the booze, is it?
No.
I'm not going to ask the details. Not that I don't want to know. I just think I might regret the question.
Yes.
When we last met, you may remember, we talked about getting back together.
Oh, I remember.
And one of my conditions was no more other women.
Yes. How's the school trip? How are your pupils?
Yeah, boating. They're meant to be sixth formers. They're meant to be in Edinburgh stimulating some culture. You wouldn't think it. They spend their days doing their hair and their nights sneaking off to discos. But you had to see the back of them.
And when does that happen?
The minute they're on that train tomorrow morning, I wash my hands of them.
And you are still going to stay up here for a few days?
Yes.
Because when we last met, we did talk about the possibility of spending those few days together.
We did, didn't we?
I mean, with no commitment on either side.
Oh, of course not.
Well, do you still think it's a good idea?
I'm not sure. After 12 years of separation, I've learned to be a little wary of you, Charles.
Oh, yes, but...
Tell you what, Charles. I'll think about it.
Well, thanks very much.
Thanks. Cheers. I think that round has just about mopped up my profits from the show.
I am sorry, Charles, but the theatre's a notoriously unstable business.
Oh, you don't have to tell me, Brian. Full of wildly unstable, passionate people.
What do you mean?
I was just talking to Stella Galpin Lord recently.
Yes, I'd better be off, actually.
Oh, tell me, Brian.
What?
Why are you wearing a dinner jacket?
I'm front-of-house manager today.
What, for lunchtime, a dinner jacket?
You have to have standards, Charles.
Yes, of course.
See you. Cheers to the last performance of So Much Comic, So Much Blood.
Oh, thank you.
They'd be the best ever.
Thanks again.
Charles, I have to ask you, are you really intending to give up the investigation?
Yes.
I'm sure we shouldn't, you know. I mean, if something else were to happen, we'd feel terrible.
Something else?
Another crime.
What on earth makes you think there's going to be another crime?
Oh, I don't know, it's just... It's Martin. All this disguise business. Why should he dress up to go to Hollywood and the National Portrait Gallery? We can't just leave it. We ought to investigate further.
Well, look into the flat in Nicholson Street, you mean?
Maybe.
Tell you what. Why don't we have a look at Holyrood House instead?
Oh, well...
Go down there this afternoon after the show, see if there's anything there that gives us a lead. What do you say?
Yes.
Drink? Oh, Martin, I didn't see you there.
No, I'm getting around. Want a drink?
No, I better not have another. Got a show to do.
Mr. Milne?
No, thank you.
Holyrood. Yes, we're going down there this afternoon. Have you ever been to Holyrood, Martin?
No, I haven't.
And I'd like to close with one of Hood's most charming short poems. To Minerva from the Greek. My temples throb, my pulses boil. I'm sick of song and ode and ballad. So, Thersis, take the midnight oil and pour it on a lobster salad. My brain is dull, my sight is foul. I cannot write a verse or read. Then, Pallas, take away thine owl, and let us have a lark instead.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Goodbye.
That was really good, Charles.
Oh.
Much better than when I last saw it. That's the thing with a one-man show. And the rhythm gets better every time you do it.
Well, I hope it does, yes.
It does.
Listen, do you fancy a trip to Holyrood House? I said I'd go down there with James.
No, thanks, love. Now I've got rid of those horrible girls. I'm going to treat myself to an afternoon shopping for clothes.
Oh, well, rather you than me.
I know.
Charles, I'll see you outside.
Well, yes, all right, James. I'll just have a tea. I'll be with you. Shall I see you later?
Come round to the guest house when you're free. We can have dinner.
Oh, thanks. I'll see you,
Bye.
Could we clear the hall, please? We're trying to do a lighting rehearsal for Martin's play.
Yeah, sure, Brian. I'll be off in a minute. Just need my bag. Where the hell did I put it? It's a blue hold-on. It's a bit shabby.
Well, where did you last have it?
All right. Here it is.
Oh, thanks, Martin. Where was it?
You left it in the dressing room.
Had I? Well, thanks very much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Charles Paris.
Though the original staircase from Lord Darnley's bedroom down below up to the Queen's room is now hidden by panelling. Remember, all this, the James IV Tower, is the oldest part of Holyrood House. Now, if you would all like to come through here, please.
You know, Charles, I can never come into this part of the building without feeling a little burst of excitement.
Really?
Well, it's changed so little, really. You can still feel the history.
Yeah, sure. I should have left this bag at the hall. It's very heavy.
You're feeling tired after the show.
Oh, that and the booze, yes.
There's not much more. But you can see how a place like this must stir up violent thoughts because of its history.
What?
I mean, for someone like Martin. Someone already obsessed with violence.
Oh, yes.
Could I have your attention now, please? Thanks. We're now in the supper room adjoining Queen Mary's bedroom. This room is the scene of one of the most famous events of Scottish history, the murder of David Rizzio. And he was murdered in this very room. It was a particularly violent crime. And when his body was examined, it was found to have between 50 and 60 dagger wounds. Aye. And this is the very room where it happened. And just there is the very spot where Rizzio died. But I'm afraid there's no use in you looking for bloodstains. You'll only see the brass plaque there. And in fact, it's a different floor. But otherwise, everything else is exactly as it was on that fateful night.
Everything? Do you mean it's even the same clock?
What clock? There's no clock in this room, sir.
Then what's that ticking?
Ticking? Oh, I don't know.
It seems to be coming from... My God! Your bag, Charles!
What?
Oh, no!
What is it? Could you leave the apartments, please? Ladies and gentlemen, in an orderly fashion.
Oh, my God, it isn't.
Yes, it is, Charles. Martin's trying to kill us all. It's a bomb!
In Part 5 of So Much Blood, Francis Matthews was Charles Paris, James Milne, Alan McNaughton, Anna Duncan, Kim Thompson, Francis, Jennifer Hillary, Brian Castles, Hugh Laurie, Martin Warburton, Michael Maloney, Stella Galpin-Lord, Sheila Mitchell, Holyrood House Guide, Fraser Carr. So Much Blood was adapted from his book by Simon Brett and produced by Martin Fisher. So Much Blood, a thriller serial in 6 parts, adapted from his book by Simon Brett, starring Francis Matthews as Charles Paris. Part 6, Up in the Castle. Actor Charles Paris has been presenting a one-man show on the fringe of the Edinburgh Festival and investigating the death by stabbing of Willie Mariello. After following various false leads, he had just decided to give up the case when, during a visit to Holyrood House with his friend James Milne, he found that a bomb had been planted in his bag.
Coffee, Charles.
Well, I'd rather have something stronger, if I may. Quite honestly, after all that questioning at the police station...
Of course. But what did they say?
Well, it was a bomb, all right. No question about that. They got in an army bomb disposal bloke to defuse it. He described it as just an amateur weed killer and acid affair. But it was still professional enough to have done for everyone in that supper room.
Here.
Thanks, James. Actually, we were very lucky, you know.
Oh?
Well, apparently the bomb was set to go off 20 minutes before we found it.
What?
Yeah. Fortunately, a connection had come unsoldered. Probably from being shaken about in my bag. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here now drinking your excellent malt. Cheers.
Cheers. So, it seems my suspicions of Martin Warburton were not completely unfounded.
No. I do feel rather stupid. Well, not just because you were right, but because the police knew all about it, too.
Really?
They knew about Martin's disguise, the dual identity thing. They've been watching his movements closely for the last couple of weeks.
Have they?
Yes, and since the bomb, they've searched the flat he was renting in Nicholson Street.
And what did they find there?
Oh, positive arsenal. Bomb-making equipment, a nasty selection of knives and axes, and a meat cleaver.
Have they found Martin himself?
No, he's done a bunk. Probably in disguise again. The police are scouring the city for him.
So, the case has ceased to be a whodunit and become a manhunt.
Yes. You know, I thought he was just having a breakdown out of the pressure of finals, but, well, obviously something more serious. Real schizophrenia. Aggravated by overwork, of course.
All work and no play.
Makes Jack a nutter, yes.
Much study had made him very lean.
And pale and leaden-eyed. Poor kid. He's just so mixed up. And he was so much the obvious suspect. I never really considered him. I still wish I'd got it a bit more clearly sorted out in my mind, though.
What?
Well, we know that Martin planted the bomb, and it does seem reasonable to think that he planned Willie's death as well. But why?
Because he was unbalanced. Top you up.
Yes. Yes, I know, but I wish I could find some sort of method in his madness.
Well, what about the Mary Queen of Scots parallel I mentioned a few days ago?
Well, that would explain the Mariello stabbing. I mean, Willie was playing the part of Rizzio. But what about the bomb?
Mary's husband, Darnley, was blown up with gunpowder, Charles.
Oh, was he? I didn't know that.
At the instigation of Bothwell, as I recall.
Bothwell? But that's the part Martin's playing in Mary.
There you are, then. Here.
Ah, thanks. So, if you were identifying with Bothwell, I say, James, it just struck me. I bet there's a portrait of Bothwell in the Scottish National Portrait Gallery.
There is. A miniature. The only extant picture of him.
Ah, well, that's why Martin went there in disguise, if he was obsessed with the character. What happened to Bothwell eventually?
He died in prison. Insane.
Now, that part of the identification could be horribly true, too. Right, so Rizzio's stabbed, as he was in history. Then Martin tries to blow up Darnley. But why did he identify me with Darnley? I mean, I've got nothing to do with Mary Queen of Scots.
Perhaps he was getting confused.
Oh, no. Anna.
What?
Anna's playing Mary. He must have seen us together. Well, yes, of course he did. He saw us kissing downstairs a couple of days ago.
You and Anna Duncan?
Yes. We had a brief... Well, you know, sort of... But the question is, where's he likely to strike again? Who's the next person to be murdered in the Mary Queen of Scots saga?
Murders are a bit thin on the ground after Darnley. There are plots and battles, but I don't think any more major figures were actually murdered.
None at all?
No. Well, not until Mary herself had her head cut off. Plenty of Scots who still regard that as murder.
Oh, my God.
What?
The police found axes in Nicholson Street.
So? I don't see what...
James, we must get to Anna's flat before it's too late. Come on. Oh, come on.
Charles, what a surprise.
Anna, have you seen Martin?
Yes.
What, here?
Just left.
Oh, thank God. How long had he been here?
Listen, if you're playing another of your elaborate games...
I am not. This is serious, Anna. We've got to find Martin. He's in a dangerous state.
Certainly in a strange state. He's babbling on about the police being after him.
That's true.
Why?
They want him for the murder of Willie Mariello. And the attempted murder of Charles Paris.
What?
Oh, you're all right. Hasn't he been here?
Yes, he's just left. Where is Martin now, Anna?
I don't know. Honestly. He just appeared last night in a terrible state and begged to stay. I was frightened of him, so I didn't argue.
Yes, just as well. I think you were next on his list.
Oh, my God.
Do you have any idea where he was going?
No, but he was dressed up.
Disguised?
Yeah.
What, with a wig and beard?
He left them here and asked for some stuff of mine.
Women's clothes?
I was so scared I let him take
So
it.
what's he wearing?
A red and blue striped smock dress and a black wig.
And which way did he go?
Up towards the Royal Mile.
Right, come on, James. Maybe we can get to him before he does any more harm.
Charles?
Yes?
Do you really think he might have murdered me?
Yes, Anna. I do.
Oh.
Oh, it's no use, Charles. There's no sign of him. He could have gone anywhere in the city.
Now, let's be logical. Where would he go?
Somewhere where he could hide, where no one would see him.
But why, though? Nobody would be looking for him dressed as a woman.
No.
So maybe he'd try and make a complete escape.
What do you mean?
Get right out of Edinburgh altogether. Do you know, I think he's probably making for Waverley Station. Come on, let's see if we can cut him off.
Right.
Come on, James, he must be going this way.
There are so many people. He could be anywhere.
Wait, look down there. I'll swear that's him.
Where?
By the traffic lights, the clothes Anna described. Damn, he's seen us.
Well, we can...
He's doubling back.
What?
He's going up that way.
Which way?
Up towards the castle. My God. He's going straight into a dead end. Come on, we must find it, James. Martin.
Hello, Charles Paris.
Hello.
From up here on the ramparts, you can see the whole city.
Yes.
Right over to the Firth of Forth.
Martin. Martin, why don't you come back? Come back along the ledge, Martin, and... What are you doing?
Just taking off the smock and the wig. I don't need them anymore.
Martin.
Martin? Yes, Martin. Martin Warburton. That's who I am. Look, watch. Look at that smock floating down like a leaf in autumn. Down, down. It's a long way down. Yes. Martin Warburton I began, and Martin Warburton I will end.
But not yet. You've got a long time yet, a lot to enjoy. Martin, you need help. There are people who can give you help.
The police are after me?
I know, but they only want to help you too. They do, really, Martin. We all want to help. Just talk. You can talk to me.
It looks very peaceful down there. Very close. Not far for an autumn leaf to fall.
Don't do it, Martin. Come back along the ledge. It'll be all right. All the pressures you feel, they're not your fault. You can't help it.
Original sin? I am totally evil, you know.
No. Come on, Martin. Come on down from there and talk. It'll all seem better if you'll talk about it.
Talk? What about the police?
Don't worry about the police.
Well,
Come on. Martin, come on, come back. That's right. Now, come on, another step. Good. Come on,
Charles, I just met this policeman.
No! I am Martin Warburton! Oh, God. Poor boy.
Brian Castles has got another good publicity story.
Charles, we still go very well together.
Yes.
Do you think we could ever try again? Have to be on my terms, though. Just me, no one else. Otherwise, we really ought to get divorced or something. Our position's so vague.
I'll think about it.
Finds it be decadent making love in the afternoon. Particularly in an Edinburgh guest house. You can almost feel the sniffing disapproval of the Edinburgh bourgeois.
I'm not so sure. I've never thought of Edinburgh in that way, you know. To me, it's always seemed discreetly erotic. Like a trim nanny shedding her uniform behind the bushes in the park. It's always seemed to be a very sexy place ever since...
Yes. I remember her. She was one of the first after we got married.
Yes.
Back to London tomorrow.
Yes.
Shall we travel down together?
Well, why not? You know, I still can't help thinking about that poor boy.
Martin?
Yes. It seems such a waste. He was so young. You know, he had a really good brain and original mind. Kill himself, just like that.
He had murdered someone. He tried to kill you.
Yes, I know. Oh, it's impossible to see inside another person's mind, isn't it? To imagine what it must feel like to identify with the Earl of Bothwell. Someone who's been dead for over 300 years.
Weird.
Then to try and recreate the crimes. To blow up another Darnley in Holyrood.
Darnley wasn't blown up in Holyrood.
No?
Oh, come on. The palace is still standing, isn't it? The house where Darnley died was in the Kirkerfield. What is more, he wasn't blown up. He was strangled.
Was he? Well, then what about the murder of David Rizzio? Bothwell didn't do it on his own, I know. Who was with him when he...
Charles, I thought you'd had a university education. Bothwell wasn't involved in the murder of Rizzio.
No?
Oh, dear, my fourth formers could do better. David Rizzio was savagely murdered by Darnley, Patrick Lord Riven, who rose from his sickbed to do it, Andrew Kerr of Fordenside, George Douglas, and others whose names escape me.
Really?
Why do you say really like that?
Martin Warburton read history at Derby. He just got a first in his finals.
So?
Well, you'd think if he was going to model himself on an historical character, he'd at least get the facts right.
Well, he was hardly in a very rational state.
No. No, I suppose not. I wonder what it was that Willie knew about Martin.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking back, you know. See, the reason I felt suspicious about Willie's death was something he'd said to me just before he died. I got involved in a truth game with him, you know, one of those pointless improvisation exercises. You have to ask each other questions and tell the complete truth. I can remember it quite clearly. He had paint and plaster dust in his hair. So first of all I asked him whether he'd been decorating, and he said yes. Then I asked him if he was happy. And he said no, he wasn't. Because he'd found out something he'd rather not know about somebody connected with the group. Presumably that person was Martin. But what had he found out?
About the disguise?
Why should that have made you so upset?
Maybe he'd seen the arsenal of weapons Martin was hoarding.
Maybe, yes.
Or perhaps Martin had some other skeleton in his cupboard.
Oh, well. Some questions are never going to be answered, are they?
Nope.
Listen, we could go out somewhere nice for dinner tonight.
Yes. And then you could come back here. Have you got your stuff from the house?
Yes, it's all in my bag. Toothbrush, razor, dirty shirts, dirty socks, script, copy of the works of Thomas Hood, the complete one-man show kit.
I enjoyed hearing the Hood again.
Good stuff, isn't it?
Sorry you haven't got any of my favourite poem in the show.
Well, which is your favourite poem?
The Dream of Eugene Aram, the Murderer.
Oh, yeah. Why do you like that particularly?
I don't know. Perhaps because I had the same job as the main character.
Good God.
What?
I have just seen something that should have been glaringly obvious for days. Francis, before our dinner tonight...
Yes?
Would you care to join me in a little breaking and entering?
How are you doing? Can you get in?
Yes, I think so. I remember Jean Mariello saying that this catch was loose. Now, if I can just hook my finger around it and... yes. There. There's still nobody about.
No.
Look, I'll climb through and let you in.
Are you sure there won't be anyone inside?
Quite sure. Willie's widow's left Edinburgh. The house is on the market. I'll just climb in and then I'll open the front door.
Do you want me to switch on the torch?
No. There's enough light from the street lamps. Good. All Willie's tools are still here.
Charles, I don't understand. What on earth...
Well, it was something that Jean Mariello said about her husband, that everywhere they lived, he always tried to make alterations. You know, knock down walls, that sort of thing. She also said he had an image of himself as a great landowner in his ancestral home in front of a blazing fire.
He couldn't do that here. The fireplace has been bricked in.
Yes, exactly. But how recently? See, this paint's very new. Could you pass me that cold chisel?
This?
That's it. Oh, thanks. Well, make yourself comfortable, Francis. This could take some time. Right. There. That's enough. Right. Now you can switch on that torch. There. Just shine it onto... Oh, my God. Well, I think it was you who used the expression, a skeleton in the cupboard.
Charles. Won't you come in?
Thank you, Jane.
Can I get your malt?
Well, that would be very nice.
Do sit down, please.
Thank you. I've just come from Meadow Lane. From the house you sold to Willie Mariello.
Ah. Yeah.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, how much do you know?
Well, just about everything, I think. As you see from the state of my clothes in my hands, I've been dismantling a wall.
So you've seen it?
Just as Willie Mariello did.
Yes. He came and told me the day before he died.
Mm-hmm. And did he say he was going to the police?
Oh, no. That wasn't his idea at all. He suggested that I was a wealthy man and...
Blackmail.
Precisely.
Which was why you had to kill him.
Yes.
Who was it, James? The body?
No one. It was just someone I knew. No one.
Who?
A boy from the school, from Kilbruce. Pupil of mine. He was called Lockhart. He was a good boy. I liked him. He seemed interested in my books and used to come around for tea, or... That was all. Really. In spite of what the other boys said, that was all. And one evening he came round. He wasn't in school uniform. Said he was going to run away to London, and he'd left a note for his parents. I told him I thought he was being foolish, but that I couldn't stop him. And I said I'd miss him. Just that. Nothing more. But when I said it, he said something so vile. A comment on why I'd miss him. He said it was just like all the others, that I was a... It wasn't true. I don't know what happened then. He was dead. Perhaps I strangled him, I don't know. But suddenly he was dead. I knew I had to get rid of the body. The men had just finished installing the central heating. The cement was not yet dry in the bricked-in fireplace. I knew the house was in a conservation area, so there was no danger of it being demolished. And it never occurred to me that anyone would want to go back to open fires once they got central heating. So I felt confident the body would not be found during my lifetime.
And everyone assumed the boy had gone to London, as he said, and disappeared there.
Yes. You keep reading of cases like that.
And you managed to live in the house and just forget it?
That wasn't so difficult. It had been so quick. Sometimes I really believed that it hadn't happened. That I'd read it in a book. I did forget about it.
Just as you would have managed to forget about Willie Mariello's death.
Exactly. I've always found it difficult to believe in the reality of other people.
So, once Willie had come to see you about the body, he was a condemned man?
Yes. I knew I would have to kill him, though there was no immediate hurry. The dagger was just a trial run, really. But I saw all the dummy knives lying downstairs before the photo call and substituted the real one on the off chance that no one would notice. I never really thought it would work. But it did. The perfect remote control crime.
And, of course, I rather played into your hands by confiding in you as my Dr. Watson.
You did. And that made me confident that I wasn't on your list of suspects. Until last week.
Why? What happened then?
You started getting evasive. I felt you were holding something back. But what got me really scared was when you said you were going to give up the case because it involved someone you knew. I thought you were on to me then.
But I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about Anna Duncan.
And I needn't have planted the bomb.
That was you?
Yes. I had been building up your suspicions of Martin Warburton to keep the heat off me anyway. And when I managed to get inside the Nicholson Street flat and saw all the bomb-making equipment, I knew it might come in useful. So, as soon as I thought you were on to me, I picked up the bomb and waited my chance. Once it was planted in your bag, all I had to do was to stay with you until it was discovered, and you'd cease to be suspicious of it. In fact, the discovery happened at Hollywood merely added drama to the situation.
So that break in the connection was deliberate. You knew the thing wouldn't blow up.
Of course. And Martin Warburton's subsequent behavior couldn't have suited me better. I knew he was in a confused state, but his suicide was more than I could have hoped for. It made a neat, open and shut case for the crime solution.
How very intellectually satisfying that must have been for you.
Yes. What put you on to me?
Well, two things, really. First, the way you kept on about Martin's identification with the Mary Queen of Scots story, even when it didn't fit the facts.
And second?
The dream of Eugene Aram, the murderer.
Oh?
When you returned my complete works of Thomas Hood, I asked you about that poem. You said you hadn't read it. But this morning, you quoted from it.
Much study had made him very lean and pale and leaden-eyed.
Yes.
So? I'd forgotten I'd read it.
No, you deliberately put me off. You didn't want me to even think about that poem. The dream of Eugene Aram, the murderer, tells the story of a schoolmaster who commits a murder and whose crime remains hidden for many years until the body is discovered. A bit too close to the truth for comfort, You didn't want to risk setting my mind on that track.
No. That was foolish on me. My secret was too like his. The question is, Charles, what happens next?
Yes.
I suppose you feel bound to go to the police.
I'm afraid I do. Well, not because I hate you or anything like that. In fact, I like you. You don't fit the stereotype of a murderer. I'm not even particularly shocked by the crimes you've committed. Of course, I don't know about the boy, what the rights and wrongs were there, but it sounds to me like a moment of passion. Sudden burst of insanity could have happened to any of us, given the right sort of provocation. I don't even mind a great deal about Willie Mattiello. He was a slob. Nobody seems to have mourned much. But, James, the crime I can't forgive you for is the one you didn't commit. Martin Warburton's suicide. That poor boy was mixed up beyond belief. But he was very talented. And at a difficult time in his life, he needed help. And what your elaborate framing of him did was to put him under a pressure that few people in their right minds could have coped with. You didn't think of him as a person. Just as a counter in your game of self-preservation. And it's because you didn't think of him as a person that I believe you're a dangerous man. And you should probably be put away.
Perhaps we should go to the police, then.
I think we should.
I'll take a book. I dare say there'll be a lot of sitting around at the police station.
Yes. I dare say there will.
In Part 6 of So Much Blood, Francis Matthews was Charles Paris, James Milne, Alan McNaughton, Anna Duncan, Kim Thompson, Francis, Jennifer Hillary, Martin Warburton, Michael Maloney. So Much Blood was adapted from his book by Simon Brett and produced by Martin Fisher.